And away we go. Awesome. And then we can bring me up just a tiny little bit. There we go. All right, so Twitch is going. God, I gotta clean this area again. Yeah. After. Home. Got drinks. All right. Let me get this going. And then we'll get started with intros and we'll get going. And that's good to go. Back on top, back on top. Back on top. Back on the bottom. I guess that's the way we're going nowadays. It's just talkie streams. And I can mute and deafen, so that's fine. I'm actually figuring out how to do my shit right. Alright, so then I need to get the... Yeah, that's right. Get the phone going, then we'll do intro. Then it's roll tide. Go. And screen up. Reload. And we are away we go. Hello, hello everyone who might be joining in as quickly as I start this stream. We'll wait for at least a couple people to join in. Let me get this phone screen turned down a little bit. So that way we don't kill the battery immediately. Looks okay-ish. I don't know why it downgrades our freaking video quality by a lot. But we're gonna keep rolling with it. So got that. I just started Cura. Huh. That's gonna be fun. Oh, maybe I didn't actually click Cura. Okay. Maybe I didn't. No, I did. I started Cura. Go away, Cura. Not doing 3D printing right now. Yeah, I don't want to see my face. Alright. He needs to move. I need the space to work. Yeah. Move the tools over here. He can sit over there. I forget how big Zoids are when they're almost done. All we've got left is his legs, and then he's done. And we have plenty of time. If his legs don't take too long, then we can work on the cannon turtle. I've already got it uploaded. All I've got to do, open up the bags, and it's ready to go. So, yes, I do want to say, last night was actually really great. Numbers weren't the greatest, but who cares about fucking numbers? Taco, what up? Right now I'm currently in my Discord. If you wanted to join, all you have to do is the same as Dobbs. Just exclamation Discord. You can jump over here. We're on my voice channel right now as well. But man, I am I feel hungover from last night. The longest I've streamed in a long time. Yo, awesome. Just hang out in voice chat as well. It's gonna be our new thing mostly. I got way too much work done last night. And AJ giving out subs like no tomorrow last night was insane. I loved it. Oh, let's see. You might not be able to join voice chat. Let me at least move you up roll a little easier. Braxton, what up? Shiny. Where is your name? I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, there it is. I'm just dumb. Well, my Discord decided to crash. That's awesome. That was hilarious. There we are. God damn. Manage roll, manage roll, manage roll, manage roll, manage roll. Where are you? There it is. At least we'll put you up in the vamp slot. That way you at least have full Discord. Oh, dude, I've never seen Discord do that. That was hilarious. I've never seen Discord crash like that. That is freaking ridiculously funny. I don't know if Dobbs has crashed like I did, but I crashed hard, dude. I was trying to just even get up. I apparently didn't eat enough. I was half dying this morning from my asthma and everything. It's just like, man, that was a long stream. But I think Dobbs is nothing to worry about. From the kind of attitude that's coming from the community this morning alone, I think he'll be fine. 542, so that's 57. So I need to go over one more. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 would be right. No. There we are. God, cannot figure out which page I'm on. Hell yeah. Joey Zero TV, thank you for following. Hell yes. No, he's going to be fine. I told him not to sweat the small stuff. That's why I was trying to keep him calm. All night long, I'm like, come on, Dobbs, just be calm, man. The internet respects a calm demeanor. The more rational you can appeal, you'll win the internet over. Hot takes is what gets you in trouble. But I think he crashed as hard as I did. I would have kept going, but man, I could barely see in front of my face as well. Usually 2 or 3 hours and my back starts to go out. 4 or 5 hours, I'm in some trouble because I might be freaking dying for 12 hours. But I think it was more I think it was our manufactured hype between the communities. Between all of our communities coming together just to frickin' bash out kits last night. I guess just kept my ass going. Same with everybody else who stuck around for the full 7-hour stream. Oh, and for those who haven't seen the progress so far, I forgot about that. Let me zoom to max height so I can actually show off this big boy. Not a problem. Yep, and in 7 hours we got this far. The head was already done, the day before, but we got most of the body finished up. Yeah, okay, that's looking good. Ooh, it's a little dark. Let me turn up the exposure rate on the camera. There we are. So, in 7 hours, we got most of it done. And yeah, it was a 7-hour stream last night. It was fun. I would have gone more, but everyone was starting to get really tired. Honeydew list popped on my office. Oh, shit. But the clear liger mugen from ZA, actually not too bad. If you guys watched the video I put up last night after stream, I really have nothing bad to say about it. Let's get out of max height and come back to the work area. Oh, dude, it's actually really good. I thought, so here's my thought process so far. I've built a previously the Hyatt Liger, and I have 3 HMM Liger Zeros myself. And with this one, I wanted it to confirm my love for the Hyatt Liger. Wasn't a really hard build. Was actually quite enjoyable, I thought. And a couple people have said that the ZA Zoids, well, the ZA Ligers can be a little bit difficult. But I've got to say, my first initial understandings of the Hyatt and the Mugen right now still stand. It's a great, I think these are great entries into Zoids. You're not really experienced with stuff like really elaborate P-Bandai, Supernova, Deban, or PG kits, but you like doing high grades, you like doing real grades. The ZA line's perfect. It's not overly complicated. It's somewhat intuitive. It can be a little bit complicated, but it's very simple. And I think it's a great entry into Zoids. Yes! Yes! Exactly. Especially the big giant one that, yeah, it looks exactly like Ichigo's Shikai. Oh, yeah, let's see. Here, I'll pull back out again. So, small blade right here. And then you have your big giant one. That is really reflecting and killing my exposure for some reason today. And they do have some neat calligraphy on the side of them. I don't know what it actually says, if it's even in a language. It might be in the made-up Zoids language. It might actually be some kind of script language. But I have no idea. And my exposure rate hates those blades. It's too shiny. And they are sharp as shit. I stabbed myself with one of the one of the arm spikes last night. After what is it called? After we're talking to Basic Nerd, and he was talking about sharp shit on the third-party kits, and I stabbed the shit out of my hand last night. Sent the little blade spikes right here, the half of one, into my hand, and that hurt. Dude, apparently US Gundam's got them. I would tell you to actually go to Hangar 18. Hangar 18's got some in. He's got a ton of Zoids in right now. He's out of, he's on the East Coast somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, but Hangar 18's got him in as well. Hangar18hobbies.com, I think is what his website's called. I've gone to it a couple times. He's got him in at the moment. My local guy doesn't have him at the moment. Donut's the kid wants to come home and build his Infinity Gauntlet. Oh, sweet. Lego kit, right, Taco? The Lego Infinity Gauntlet, right? Would kill me. Just had a pre-order come in and she's suspicious. Oof, you gotta get a gamer girlfriend. Trust me. That's what I've got, and she just bleeds me dry. She doesn't care what I buy. As long as I give her her fair share. And as long as I make sure all the bills are paid. Nice. Hell yeah. I've seen it. I've never... I don't do Legos too often. They're a little bit out my price range most of the time. But they always look sick when I see the really big kits. Like, I would love to have a tumbler, but I don't want to pay that money for it. mascot. No, really, that sucks. Mine hates it, but she knows it keeps me busy and away from her, so I don't go and bug her on her whenever she's playing solo games. And it keeps me busy and out of her hair, so I'm not in there bugging her with freaking cat videos all day long. Because that's her only weakness in kryptonite, is cat videos. So I don't get to bug her. But she makes my thing. Demands a spending report monthly. Oof, 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 oof. All I'm asked is, do we have enough money for it? I don't know. Let me do the finances real quick. We might survive. I'll take out of my account. I'm terrible. I'm the worst. I at least don't buy 2 million different headsets like she does. So I need 3 and 4. Well, Joey, I'm going to be getting... I have more Zoids down the pipeline, so it's going to be a lot of fun this month. And a little bit of next month. Next up is Cannon Turtle. If we get to him today, we get to him today. And we start working on him. If not, he's started tomorrow. I've already got the pictures uploaded for my stuff. So that way you guys can see and follow along. And I've got it so that I can view things. I have really bad eyes. I am farsighted, so everything teeny tiny is really hard for me. So if you ever see me putting things really close against my face, it's just because I just need to see it better. Because my eyes don't work very well. Yeah, you know, I don't doubt it. I've done the same. Oh, you're a terrible part. Oh, you're gonna need to be CA'd into place. Oh, God, those are tiny. Blah. Oh, those are fucking tiny. And I cut a piece of the corner off on the image, so I'm gonna have to go refer to the manual for the next step. Ah. Sorry, that's the only way I can get visibility anymore. If you guys get hit with an ad, I'm really sorry. It's the only way that Twitch will at least push my content a little bit more. We've been seeing... Yes, it will be. If you guys get hit with ads, it's just so I can get at least pushed up to the ranks. I've seen a lot better rank pushing since turning my ads back on. I used to run ad free, and if we can get more people following and get more subs going, I'll turn ads back off. I have no problem turning them off, but at the moment, to get visibility, they've got to be on. TikTok's kind of getting a little bit... I mean, not TikTok. I'm sorry. Twitch is getting a very Instagram-y a little bit. With wanting that ad revenue. Okay, I'm confused as fuck on how that goes in. The fuck? What? Oh, that is fucking weird. Oh, you're definitely getting C8 in place. CA. Oh yeah, you're definitely getting C8 in place. Okay, so that's about the worst part so far. A little tiny piece going onto that little tiny slidey peg. If we can focus, please. That's about the worst thing I think we've had to do this entire time. That's a little nasty part. Oof. Yeah, sorry. I really don't have the best move bot. I get it. Yep. Yep, Bezos. Yes. I mean, Blue Origin into space, right? He's got to get that up on Tesla because, you know, he's never going to get there. You know, if he would just push a little bit more on... If he'd push a little bit more on actually trying to push more creators to do better, you know, he'd probably be a little bit more popular. Oh, and also not be a piece of shit. I've been trying to do a little bit of work on getting the stream a little bit more streamlined again. I got to do some work on the About section on the Twitch channel. There's a lot of old shit that I don't do anymore on there. A lot of old stuff that needs to be updated as well. I've got all the notifications updated. All the extensions are updated. Trying to get everything back updated again. The whole TikTok thing's been taking over for the last year, so... had to try. And, oh, are we talking about the hot takes about backlogs? Not at the moment. That's kind of old news in the community at the moment. We had our fun last night talking about how we got most of the people who had issues with it on last night and had a bunch of fun. Dobbs, me, Nerd Talk, we all talked for over 4 hours straight just on the subject. And I think we've got a good understanding of that. If anybody's got any hot takes now, it's just the fact that they don't want to have an open channel of communication. Because pretty much most of the creators I know, including Van Fawn, Nerd Talk, Joey, I don't know what's going on, but haven't got anything but Nerds Talk with him, so pretty much we're all just kind of on the same page that it was a bad take, but we've all moved on from it and kind of more taking the piss out on it. And a lot of people have been coming out who got to come to the stream last night. Who got to shoot the shit with us. And changed a couple views on everybody because they got to know Dobbs a little bit better. And you know what? I think that's way better because the more we talk, the stronger Gunpla community will be. Because we don't want to be like Twitter. We don't want to be like Instagram. We want to be better than that. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Taco, he came to me the night after it. About a day, I think it was Tuesday. Came to me in my stream and was like, you know what's going on, right? I'm like, yeah, I know what's going on. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. You didn't mess up that bad. You luckily stopped where you started. He could have honestly run his mouth a little bit more, and that probably would have hurt him way worse. But it's handled. And I say, if anyone's still got some gripes, bring it to the stream. If you're man enough to talk behind a keyboard, you're man enough to get on the stream and come and talk to us about it, because we're all open for it. I think Dobbs is dead this morning, but he should be on later tonight. Yep, if you don't have the time to come and do it, that's it. But Dobbs is going to do all right. He'll do all right. I know he's kind of like pushing back against TikTok, and I don't want him to do that. TikTok's going to be the best way for him to grow in the current mindset. Like he said, he's been doing it for 5 years on Twitch, and look where it gets you. It doesn't get you very far anymore. Twitch doesn't get you very far in the non-gamer section. It's so hard to even get anywhere. So the more creative side of TikTok being more focused on creative, he needs to just brush it off and move on. That's the worst thing. That's the best thing, because the internet will forget about it in a little while. He's this week's hot news, and it will be blown over by next week. So he needs to not push back against TikTok and just embrace. He's going to be old news in a day or two. So he can move on and just keep on keeping on. Oh, shit. Do we have to do another one of those? No. Okay. And I'll support Dobbs all day long because he's been very respectful, and I understand his position. He's not calling anybody he's not calling everybody out. He's not saying names and just jumping on people. Now I'm talking like him from last night. I need to be quiet and keep on focusing. Right, anyway. Yep, that's exactly what I was getting on to. I'm like, I need to shut up. I don't want to talk for 4 hours on it like last night. I'm done. We're off. Let's go. Like I was saying, I got a bunch of these Zoids coming up. I have Sturm Tyrant, and Berserk Fury coming up. Berserk Fury, it's a ZA kit, which will be interesting. I've never done a Raptor before. I don't know if I want to do... which one I want to do first. The Sturm Tyrant is an HMM. And the Berserk Fury is a Supernova. I don't know which one I want to do first. They both intimidate me. Okay, and then I need C. What the fuck is that number? C5. But we're planning on doing more of those big streams where we just chill out and get as many builders as we can online and be in anybody's Discord and just sit there and shoot the shit like we did yesterday. It was awesome. It's the longest I've gone for streaming in a while. I guess it was more of the collective fun than anything. Because honestly, that'll get me through. No, Zoids I don't want to do any customizations on. I don't do painting myself. Any painting I do is very minuscule. I do, Joey, since you haven't been on my stream before, I do more LED custom work for my Gunpla. I do very elaborate LED kits. If you search my name up on TikTok, it is Vladracus on TikTok. I have hundreds of videos of me doing LED work, and that's where my customization comes from. And Zoids don't lean very close to doing LEDs. They're not ones I would want to do that with, especially on an HMM. HMMs really don't lean too well. They're very tight, and there's just no room for customization. Like, I could do like a whole lighting kit with this guy, but it would look weird. It would be like a Christmas tree at that point. If they leaned a little bit harder towards it, I'd probably do more. Well, I'll do some customization to them. But really, these are palette cleansers. Oh, okay. We are all B42s. Yeah, I didn't even know that about Dobbs. I didn't even know that. I didn't know he was B42. And he had been in, what's it called? In GBA. That was cool when we were talking about stuff like that the other day. And, yeah, this is also kind of I'm taking a break from LED kits at the moment. I need to kind of take a break from them for a little bit, just so that way I don't burn out. That really big long build I just did, the MG New. Was B42, it's a group that we all belong to. It's a Discord group and a stream team. Oh, okay. Yes. I was like, okay, so if you follow me, you should have something. But okay, yes. Yeah, neat. It's a niche team that I'm on. I joined them a long time ago. It was a while back. It was back in my old apartment when I joined them. They're more of like, if you're really, how can I put it? If you're really active, it's a great community. But if you're like me, where I'm very casual about being active, they can raid me once in a while. I'm not too. I don't get mad about it. I just like, oh shit, B42 raid. Cool, awesome. Thank you, everybody. They kind of try to help out their community, help out their team as much as possible. They're fun. I'm not very active in it. I'm so busy all the damn time. That's the biggest problem I have, is I'm always super busy. I get the weekends to do shit. That's it. If I stream on the weekdays, it's because I'm actually trying to get shit done. And you're getting like 2 hours of me because that's all I really have time for on the weekdays. Because if I try, I used to do it. I really used to do it really hard, where I would do like 5-6 hours on a weekday. It was get home, get food done real quick, spend half an hour with wife if I was lucky, and then it was straight on stream till 2 in the morning. It was killing me at one point, and for no views. That's kind of where I started doing the Gunpla stuff. I cut back on game streams, started building the model kits I had. I can actually tell you the one I started. I started my real grade Sinanju. I had done a couple others beforehand on stream. Really didn't do nothing, really didn't get too much attention. Then I built the Sinanju on stream. And who joined chat? Let's see. And Mod. Hello, Magna.
Hello.
You missed last night, fool. We were on for 7.5 hours.
What?
Yep. You missed a big community stream.
God damn it.
Yeah, it was a large one, dude. Since you're actually here, you can actually see what I'm working on for once. You don't get to come into very many build streams.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I want to buy that.
About $90. We'll buy you that. Yeah, it's the third-party Zoid. It's not too bad.
That's actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah, it's not
I
bad.
could probably get that over the summer break.
Yeah, dude, they're fun. I don't know how much your mom will let you, but...
Oh, she will.
She will? She's finally turning around a little bit?
She will, as long as I pay with my own money.
Ah, okay, so she's doing that. Yeah, we do. I am opening up the Discord Twitch stream. I know you two just joined. You guys can jump in if you feel like it. We do have, kind of like last night, where we have an open voice channel. We'll see how it goes. It went pretty well last night. I usually don't do it on build streams, but I was doing okay. Usually it's just because my focus and attention does it. I get kind of distracted and not building. But I did all right last night. I got that thing almost pretty done. I was all last night, Magna. That was all last night. Pretty much. The head was only the thing I had done. I got everything pretty much done last night. And for me to focus when we had... I'm still locked out. What? Okay, let me jump... Magna, do you know how to pull people into channels?
I haven't been doing that much mod stuff, but... You want me to add somebody into the...
Yeah, drag Taco from general to stream chat. I might have stream chat locked down.
Okay, I will just...
Yeah, he has the vamp roll. There we go, I got it. You just drag and drop.
There we go.
That's weird. I might have that one locked to mod status.
There you go. Also, what you can do is, let me turn my stream down here. Also, what you can do is right click and scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Ah.
The problem is that I have a phone.
Yeah, he's on a phone. That's why.
Okay, then yeah, you're kind of stuck like Chuck did, but
That's why I was like, can I just drag and drop you? Oh, I can just drag and drop you. Okay, that'll work.
That's hilarious.
No, yeah, like we went hard last night, Magna. We were all going crazy. We had enough people in here we had enough people that Discord was crashing for some people because there was so many people. And Oakland, thank you.
Yeah.
Ogland. Or
God damn it. I missed one of the biggest community streams.
Uncle you really did. We had people from all areas of TikTok, Twitch, everybody from everywhere.
I gotta rewatch that then.
It was long, and the funniest part was Dobbs kept muting himself somehow. Kept muting himself while he was talking full-on conversation with us.
yes.
And we had no idea how he kept doing it. It's like,
happens.
he asked me about microphones. I'm trying to talk to him about how to get, like, he wants, like, a 1940 setup. I'm like, they still make the same ones. They still exist. I have several $100 microphones because they're still the same thing from, like, the 1940s. And then he goes silent for over 5.5 minutes, so we move on to a different thing. He's like, motherfucker, my shit was muted again. And I'm like, oh, I thought you just got disinterested.
Yeah, no, I have a Yeti Blue, and
Yes.
instead of just muting myself, I'll just click the mute button on the mic.
Yeah, that's like my soundboard. I do not touch the stream mute button. I have a physical button that does it on my soundboard. So that way I don't go hours without having my microphone talking. And Oju K-Land, thank you. It's a very nice setup. Not everybody has access to the mobile game streaming, which we found out last night. Not every user on TikTok has access to the screen share setting because Dobbs doesn't have it. And a couple other people I've talked to do not have that setting yet. It seems like they're beta testing it. So that's why I can screencast my Twitch setup to my TikTok currently. It's not a perfect setup.
I was going to ask you about that too, so yeah.
Yeah, no, apparently it's not everyone. I got lucky and got in it somehow.
Wow. So you just randomly got picked.
Yeah. Dude, I opened up my app. I was getting set up. It usually takes me a few minutes to get set up every day. And it's like, mobile gaming. I'm like, the fuck is this? Oh my god, it lets me do screen sharing. What? Yes.
I tried doing mobile gaming before on my old channel before it got ratioed.
Yeah.
And I was doing pretty well. I had like 100 subscribers until a bunch of people came in and basically destroyed my algorithm.
I hate that.
I created a new account, but it's at 20, and even though it's been around for like the same amount of time I had my old channel, for like 20. I fell off really bad. It's like in my old channel, sometimes I get like a couple hundred views to like a couple thousand views. And then my new channel is like, I'll be lucky if I get 17 views.
Right. I wouldn't doubt it, Joey. I mean, I just took a peek at your account. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you're much larger than most of us around here. Much larger than most of us around here. You probably could. I'm only assuming it's a beta test since I can see that most people don't have it. So, and I know a lot of people from in my community alone don't have it. So it's got to be some sort of a beta test before they roll it out.
Where did you get that profile picture? What is it?
Oh no, Magna's the king of profile pictures. Oh no.
The taco.
Yes.
The taco night.
Oh,
I forget, Magna. You like your weird freaking profile pics.
Yeah.
I can find some of the weirdest crap right now. Wait, let me post a couple of profile pictures I used to have.
Oh, put it in the NSF, dude. I know you.
I'm gonna put an NSFW.
Put it in the actual NSF server.
I know. I'm putting it in the NSF.
I have to make that statement very clear.
Oh god, I can't. Some of my profile pictures are so weird that if I described it right now, Vlad would.
I will kick you from the server for a few weeks.
No, I got my profile picture from one of our buddies, mine and Dobbs' buddies that we know. We were talking about him last night.
Right.
Panda. He actually does digital art drawing also.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
And he hooked me up because I'm a disabled veteran. So yeah.
Ah, there you go.
Aww. Nice of that's so nice of him.
Right.
Okay, here's a couple. I posted 2 that I made myself, and the other ones are the NSFW are just ones that I found on the internet.
Nice.
One of my profile pictures, I decided to use it for like a thumbnail for a Bloodborne video.
And we'll
I'm
get the
wondering.
vamps just in case.
Wait, what course? I was just trying to think about something related to like Gunpla and 3D modeling.
Uh-huh.
Can't really put my finger on what would be similar to it.
CAD mostly. Most people do
Apparently
this stuff in
my-
CAD.
Apparently for next year, you know how I do art and how I take like a bunch of extra art classes in my school, right?
Yeah.
So from there next year, I have to take 3D modeling,
Ah, okay.
and I never modeled anything. It's gonna be huge. the learning
Yep.
curve. But I mean, how big of a learning curve was Gunpla for you?
Gunpla is really not a big learning curve. It's more about understanding how the mechanics work.
Okay.
For myself,
Yeah.
because I am a... Oh, wait, let's see. So here's a fun question. Is there any content niche that you'd like to break into, Vlad? Oh, God. Content niche. Content niche. For me, it's probably finally sitting down and learning Arduino. It's a very niche group. It's so that I could do
What's
better Arduino or Pi. Better for you, probably, Magna. You probably know Pi better. The little mini computers that you can program.
Oh.
I keep trying to dive into it, but because I work with simple electronics, and even my professional job is to work on very high, large-scale electronics, it's harder for me to go into that stuff because that's niche electronics, but I understand C+. It's really easy. I understand the whole programming side to it. It's just sitting down. I did one stream of it one time, but I need to go and do it again, where I was trying to learn it one day. And because then I can step up my LEDs to the next level, because then we can do straight on voltage control and program limits. Apparently it's like really good to learn for it. Because I have a lot of skills in a lot of other areas. I build computers, I drive cars, I ride motorcycles. What else can I do? I can work and take apart just about any major electronics that exist. I paint, I do art. I mean, the profile picture took 6 months to get done because that was a long process of blending art.
Oh yeah, the profile picture is like lit.
Oh, dude, I'm still working on the new one. The new one's coming along. It's just taking a fuck long time. I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none, and sometimes it works out.
Hey Taco,
Yes.
what do you like to do?
Jason, what's up?
Well, basically, I'll sit back and I'll build some models, or I'll play some games, or I would try to impart a little bit of, how should I put this? A little bit of fun with my son. Like I said, I let him come in here and I'll let him stream and let
Which
him
is
build his
sick.
Legos. Yeah. I mean, I tried to get him into Gunpla. That didn't work.
Wait till he's like older.
Right,
Now I got my niece into it,
right.
and in turn my brother. But like I said,
I guess it's niche.
Oh, here,
Anyway.
Jason, let me drag you in. It's all right. We're in a modded server area, so I can drag people in.
Well, it's not that it's niche. I mean, I love my son, but he's got the fucking net. So.
Yeah. Apparently, I locked the stream chat. I think at one time we were trying to privatize it for a video game, so that's probably why it's all locked down to mod status. Sorry, Jason.
Oh, good.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Forgot how fast you can move somebody.
Oh yeah. No. My dual PC setup's great because I move from one mouse and keyboard to the other mouse and keyboard, and I can get everything set up from there.
I got you.
It's pretty hard for me to do anything on like mobile.
Right.
I will
just kick out people and ban them, and then just make a couple of rolls. That's the most I can do.
Yep.
But I know somebody was asking about how to be better as building these models. And one thing I have to say has been the biggest godsend of everything is clean the floors, because you will drop apart at some point. And it'll be a clear little freaking part, and you'll sit there going, "Why did I even want to?"
Hi, my name is. I've dropped every single part under the sun and had to spend 3 hours finding one. Kind of what drove me crazy on the new.
Yeah, call it the Bandai Warp, call it the Bandai Yeet, call it whatever you want.
Yep. It's called, fuck, I dropped it because it's a less than a centimeter long clear green piece, and it's going to make the kit look terrible if I don't find it. In the chest piece of the new Verka, they have these little inlays that you have to put in for the cycle frame stupid ass idea they did. And I dropped one on the ground. 4 hours of looking, I finally found it.
Oh, I've got one better for you.
Okay, what you got?
I was sitting here working on the Vidar last night, building up on the Vidar.
Yes.
Right? I'm going to snip off one of the fucking gray pieces. Right?
Right.
On the, I believe it was the Sea Runner. As soon as I clip it off with my first cut nippers,
Bye.
it eats itself right into the fucking corner, right where my desk, because my desk faces the wall, but I've got a section here in my corner where I can put my lamp.
Yeah.
Hits the corner and just ricochets all over the goddamn place. I'm like,
my favorite term for when parts go flying like that is called, the second it comes off the desk, it flies at Mach 1 and it's gone.
Yeah. The Bandai Warp.
Flies at Mach 1 and goes 100 million miles away from where it originally started.
Yes, so that's the Bandai Yeet right there.
Yep.
Bandai Yeet. Very well known curse. You inherit the curse as soon as you start working with Gunpla or any smooth Bandai content.
Alright.
Nobody can escape.
The build that I'm gonna be starting up here soon, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not also looking forward to it for so many reasons.
Which one are you starting to work on?
I will be getting a master grade Wing Zero Verka.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard mixed bags about that one. Some people love it, some people don't. Yes, it has a sling ring on it. Yes, I fully think that too, Joey. It has a sling ring on from Doctor Strange. Whoop.
Oh wait, you remember the famous chicken bucket dude, the guy who holds the bucket of chicken?
Yeah.
Buckethead?
No. Just look at NSFW, see what I'm talking about.
Boy, don't make me eat you from the server today.
No,
I will put you on a timeout.
Not you. You have to see the
all I have to do is click one button and you're off mod status, but I won't do that.
God damn it.
Don't get fired. Not today.
Not today.
He's the only active mod, technically. A lot of my other admins just come in and out.
What?
Yeah.
We got a Jason.
Yeah.
Aw, cute kitty cat.
But
Just
yeah.
eat into the Shadow Realm? Yes, I will.
Yeah. Should I eat into the Shadow Realm?
I was debating between it and New Gundam, and they're like,
don't do the new Gundam. Get the real grade new. The real grade new is so much better.
well, yeah. And I opened up my mouth, and I was like, aren't real grades just essentially just small master grades?
No.
And they're like,
No.
No, not at all.
There's
I get-
there's a whole attention. I mean, there's a whole attention to detail aspect when you're dealing with that. When you're looking at between a real high grade and a master grade,
Yep.
or a high grade and a real grade to a master grade. It's a whole different detail, attention to detail.
So it comes down to me. Well, when it comes to me and time, everyone always asks, where should I start? You want me to tell you what I'd tell you, Jason? Or I'd tell anyone who comes into freaking Gunpla? Don't pay attention to grade. Don't pay attention to grade because the instructions are very simple, even on the most difficult kit that you can do. If you can read English and you can know your numbies and you know your ABCs, you're going to be fine. Buy the kit you want to build.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
so they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do now custom builds. And they're all like doing master grades. And I
Yeah.
go, I want to give myself a challenge. I'm gonna do a real grade. And let's just say this: I'm building my third Endless Vault real grade Wing Zero.
Yep.
I needed the blaster for this build, and
Uh-huh.
I'm going, why do I hate myself?
Yeah, that's when it's sometimes there's like in the middle of a project you're doing, and then when you lose all motivation and it starts turning from fun to like, okay, I just need to finish this.
Okay,
Oh,
and
no.
1 second, guys, real quick. Gonna get into chat real quick. And Pro, hello. Shiny, I'm glad you're back and doing more SDs. And English, half the kid I'm getting, they're all in Japanese. No, I'm saying like because of the fact that all the runners are labeled in English letters, you'll be fine. You don't need the Japanese. It's if you can read your picture books, you're fine.
Yeah.
You can,
If you can see where tab A fits into slot B, you're fine.
Yes. It's like building modern day computers. If you can put the RAM stick in the slot, you can put your 24-pin control power connector in. You're not going to fuck it up too much.
Yeah, it's just like sex. Tab A goes in slot B.
Yep. Everything's that way nowadays. Now, you guys want a real challenge, I'll let you come to work with me and have to rewire an entire motor back together. And you got to be careful. So, this is 3-phase 208, not single phase.
No.
And you cannot cross wire 12 and 14 because that switches to 460 and you might blow it up. And this is a $12,000 motor.
Yeah, nah, fuck you.
You want hard shit, that's hard shit. And you got to do it on the fly. We have 20 minutes to do it. It's on the roof. It's going to get hot in about 10 minutes. I don't want to be on here when it's 110 degrees on the roof.
Sounds like you're defusing a terrorist bomb.
Pretty much. You should see. I'll have to take a picture of the next time I do a motor and show you guys. I have one coming up. It's a single phase 208. No, a single phase 120 motor that's going in, and I have to make sure that it's wired correctly.
the motor that I work on. Well, I work on a couple motors.
Right.
Motors. The one that I love it because it's so simple, but I hate it because it has no safety check. I have an LSX.
Right.
It's direct. I got the direct fuel injection one.
Yeah, right.
Carburetion, but that's a whole different mess.
Yeah.
But this thing, yeah, you get the wire harness, and they literally go. There's no instruction.
Yep.
You get the motor, and they're just like, have fun.
Okay, and
Like-
back to chat again. Sorry. Joey was saying it reminds me of Cabin in the Woods where they go to read a book with pictures. Apparently, I haven't built furniture by pictures. Yes, that's funny, bro. Yeah, you're also welcome in the. I know you were in with us last night, bro. If you want to join the Discord, it's !Discord, and you can jump in. I'll have to pull you down in, but just tell me when you do. And Shiny, just make sure you don't put things backwards. I did that literally last night on one of the legs, and I didn't know until I looked at it. I'm like, God damn it, that's supposed to be flipped upside down.
Godly skills.
So I built the inner frame of this one. I wanted
Right.
to give myself a challenge. So I built the inner frame
Right.
with just cut out all the pieces and then built it.
Yeah.
And now I'm putting all the armor on, and I spent 3 hours going, dude, something's not right.
Uh-oh.
Every single time I put this chest together,
uh-oh,
it wants to break itself. The tolerance is not normal. Anyways, I found out I had my chest backwards.
Oh no!
If you guys have ever dealt with a real grade taking parts off, it is like
tedious.
Tedious.
Oh, no, not even tedious. You're like yanking on the thing, and you know if you go any harder, it's gonna break in half.
Yeah, that's the complete definition of the word tedious.
So I think the most tedious real grade was this one. It's a gold frame Astray. And he's plated in 18 karat gold right now. That's an actual 18 karat gold plated paint on him.
This is beautiful. That's beautiful.
But this was a very tedious build. One of the most tedious real grades I've ever done. And his parts will fly across the room if I don't be nice to him.
Yeah. What?
By his choice or by your choice?
What's up?
Like, if you're the one throwing him across the room because you're done with him, or
no, his parts will fly across the room, and he does not stand very well.
Because his parts will heat itself.
Yes, they will pop off and fly across the room. How do I gold plate plastic? Easy. 18 karat gold paint from Krylon. It contains 0.2 of a gram of 0.002 of a gram of gold.
So you can make your
these are about gun between $10 to $15 a pen, and they don't last very long. That one's actually still kind of full. I think I had it from him.
You know which one
and if you're airbrushing, I maybe a Sierra India might pop on this one. But I shit you not. Mr. Hobby liger paints.
Yes. See, I can't do lacquers where I live. I live in Texas, unfortunately. I tried to do lacquer top coat a while back. That was a bad idea. It fogged up instantly as soon as I freaking started doing it because we are like 85% humidity.
Yeah.
When it's like sunshine outside.
Yeah, that's more of a night. Yeah, that's more of a nighttime thing there.
No, at nighttime it's higher. It can be almost over 100. It'll be 100 and over 100% humidity.
Well, He's Texas, so
yeah, East Texas. So it rains and rains and rains and rains and rains. So I can only do acrylics. Acrylics are a little more tolerant to heat. I can only do acrylic top coating or acrylic paints. They won't fog up on me too bad. So Mr. Super Clear is all I can do.
I live in the motherland. Paint. I live in Arizona.
Nice.
And
I did you get it, Joey. You get it, dude.
I was sick. I used to paint with oil paint. People were telling me I was destroying the model. I'm like, really? Destroys the model? Like, yeah. I'm like, oh, that's. They're like, it gets sticky. I'm like, yeah, if you put it too thick. And they're like, the fact that you're able to do that is concerning.
Oh my. See, is that small grate now? Where did it go?
Remember when Twitter discovered Berserk through Elden Ring?
Oh, right.
Most of my classmates, and basically almost everybody in my school, discovered it through Elden Ring, and it had a reverse effect.
What do you mean reverse?
Everybody started liking it.
Oh yeah, no.
Everybody
I actually like it.
Started liking it, and then it started spreading throughout the school like wildfire. Everybody's like, "Oh, did you play Elden Ring? Oh, did you read this Berserk yet? Oh my god!" and then everybody started making fan art, and then some people started even modeling their style after it.
That's funny as hell.
I will say I have not played Elden Ring.
You need to.
It's fine. I haven't played it yet.
You need to.
Well, I finally. So I'm one of those people that has to complete a game, like hardcore.
Yeah.
Last night I found out there is a limit to levels on StarCraft 2 with all the factions.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, oh yeah, it's just a prestige block because I hit it pretty early on with the Protoss. So I just got the one I hate the most, the Zerg, up to it. I'm like, oh, I can't proceed anymore. Well, this sucks.
I am really surprised you would say you hate the Zerg. That's like everybody's go-to.
So what I don't like about it, so I do meme strats. Get that one out of the way.
Yeah.
So you're talking to somebody that does the Zerg rush like all in, like 3 minutes into the game.
Right.
As soon as you can do it, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
The thing that I don't like about the Zerg is you have to give up. So you have to constantly build drones.
Yes.
To make buildings.
Yes.
And it's just like, it's just so.
Okay, so. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna get the chat real quick, and then we'll continue on.
Yeah.
Joey says he lives in Georgia, and he gets it. Yeah, humidity, I bet in Georgia is just as bad as where I live, and I can guarantee. Yeah, you know exactly my pain. Pro, when I was in Texas, it was like 10 at night, 100 degrees outside. Yes, the moon was so bright you could see everything. If you live in the city, trust me, if you go to the back country, you're not gonna see shit. It's so dark. Lasted 3 months in Texas. Lived right outside I lived right outside Fort Hood. Not a great experience. Ooh, Fort Hood's very rough too, as well. But yes, Fort Hood is very rough. I've heard the stories. But getting into funny strats for StarCraft 2, I did one ladder game once, really early on when I was still into StarCraft 2 at the time, doing competitive. My funniest victory was I said, I'm going to do a war of attrition on somebody at some point. And I literally did. I locked him into his base that he started with, made sure to build enough turrets around the entire base and had enemies right up against his entrance, and then took over every spawn point and took every resource node. And anytime he tried to get out, I had an entire armada of things just locking him in to his base. It was just so sad.
I've done that a couple times.
It's like you cannot leave. You came, you're gone.
So I used to do this early on before they nerfed the Terran Marine.
Yeah.
It was called Five Finger Death Punch.
Uh-huh.
So you would build a barracks right outside their base.
Right.
And you would put a tech lab on it.
Uh-huh.
And then once it cleared itself out, you sent the 5 in.
Nice.
Build 5 more, send them in. And because they had, with their armor, they had an invisible shield, like the Protoss.
Yep.
So they had 3 health bars.
Nice.
It was the funniest thing. Like, all I had to do was just, each little guy had to do 60 mineral damage.
Nice.
Essentially. That's all they're aiming for. And eventually you just out-grind them, and they're just like, I don't understand. What the fuck? They're constantly here.
Right.
This was early on StarCraft.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't go now. Everyone just wants to freaking Zealot rush nowadays, instead of actually playing any turtle games.
I never played StarCraft.
It's fun if you like RTSs. It's easy to learn, but it is a difficult one to master.
Right. I'll say this. I've been diamond twice in the game in all the years that I've played it.
And
you know, my first recommendation to people is like, I'm looking at this game. I say, don't. It is a game that if you have to ponder if you want to play it or not, the answer is no.
Right.
I'll say this. I knew I was getting high on the ladder list because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just playing. When the names stop being English and they start.
Oh, you're done. You're out. You're gonna get kicked out real fast by that.
I can usually hold my ground for a little bit, but yeah, those higher end ones, it's fun.
And Korean name, I'm going to lose. Fuck.
I literally said to, like, I watched the replay of one.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there watching his base, and I'm like, how is he doing
Keyboard commands, my good sir. Keyboard commands.
No, by
ancient witchcraft.
By 5 minutes, and I still haven't figured this out. And this was my last ranked game. By 5 minutes, he was playing Protoss. He had 3 of those. The keybind is V out of the big shipyard, the Veil Rays or whatever.
Yeah.
3 of them by 5 minutes, and it's just like, how? This is even humanly possible.
Just spamming them freaking goddamn mineral drones out there and getting all the minerals as possible.
Well, you have to get 3 for as fast as he did it. You also have to have 450
Vespene gas,
yeah, which is nuts.
Yeah, but you can do it if you get as long as you're not overstacking your Vespene gas, you can efficiently mine it to where you'll have enough per minute that you can get a lot of stuff banged out. I usually would rush Hydralisks as fast as possible to try to get at least air superiority.
Yeah.
And you need tons of Vespene gas to even get to have enough Hydralisks out to keep yourself alive.
And that's
I don't know why, but this sounds like very magic words. I don't understand.
Oh, trust me, we're not even getting into half of it. These guys go. There are multi-million-dollar tournaments for StarCraft.
Multi-million?
Multi-million-dollar tournaments.
There's companies made to so
StarCraft 1 is still the preferred one over 2, technically.
I hate 1.
1 is complicated. I still say StarCraft 2 is a little bit of a better entry point than 1. 1 is bald hardcore, especially on the campaign. You want a brutal freaking RTS? The original is insane.
So, I'm just gonna pick on him real fast. You know Alexa and Siri in Cortana, all those little voice assistants that we have on our gadgets now?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. StarCraft, there was a guy that came up. So they make adaptive AIs.
Yes.
To play the game, and this guy, he's literally like, yeah, we can just port our AI into a voice command system, and you could just talk to it. And Apple and Microsoft, Amazon all heard him, and they're like, we want your AI. It's all the same AI.
Right.
From this one guy, from this one little team that played StarCraft.
God damn. I'm not surprised. I am absolutely not surprised.
And he said it as a joke. I mean, it's funny.
Programming as joke gets hired instead.
Well, the best memes usually make the most money.
Tell me about it.
There's this. I know you guys don't really play Dark Souls that much, but there's this one thing. Well, I was just getting bored, so I tried to do a bowman build. It sort of worked, but then everybody would just hide in a corner and wait. Oh yeah,
that's exactly how they're doing in Elden Ring right now. Everyone likes to play the "I'm just gonna hide here like a little bitch" build.
And then whenever I whip out the Millwood bow with the the explosives RPG,
yeah,
they start freaking out. And the worst thing I hate is that they're bringing the Elden Ring habits to Dark Souls. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
I will say this, as somebody who's seen the evolution of strats,
of what again?
Of strat.
Of strat. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are experiencing. So I used to play competitive Pokemon.
Oh god. Right.
There will be a point.
Mm-hmm.
I always make a joke out of it. There will be a point where somebody makes something that counters it, and their faces are going to be the most hilarious thing. Because you're like, it's about time.
Right. Oh, what was my best one trying to do? I think my best one was a Drain Punch Mimikyu. It was overpowered as fuck. It was on my freaking my Uber's team that I would do for the I can't remember the freaking website's name, for a practice team, and it was a Drain Punch Mimikyu, and it was fucking insane.
Pokemon Showdown.
Yeah, Showdown. That's it. Yeah, and the bastard walks in, swords dance, takes the first hit, so his disguise gets knocked down. But if he gets one swords dance off, you're fucked. Because now Mimikyu one-shots pretty much everything because he's a physical attacker.
Do you want to hear what I did?
What'd you do?
Even more disgusting than that.
All right.
With a VGC team.
Okay.
You can't do it on Showdown in the two.
Nah.
So this was back in Sun and Moon.
Yes.
But I was trying to go for Worlds. I beat Wolf Click in a practice match. Which was really... That's the big guy to beat.
Yeah.
Could not beat A-Drive, ironically. Which is another... He's pretty well known.
Uh-huh.
But... Anyways. The one that I was doing is I would start out Eevee in Smeargle.
Oh no, I know where this is going, Baton Bass, bitch.
Yep. So Eevee would do its Z move.
Oh god, the super Eevee move? God damn it.
Yeah, and if your team I saw when we were selecting was more physical, I would bat pass into an Espeon. If I thought they were more specially defense, I would bat pass into a Crocodon. And they have this... And Espeon has this move called Short Power, which is stab. It does 20 plus 20 for every stat increase on it.
God damn.
So here's my 240 stab psychic move, plus all the multipliers of special attack.
Right.
And then vice versa, because Crocodon has Power Trip, which is just the physical form of it.
Right.
And you play Smash A Simulator with that team after that. Because they're incredibly tanky.
We need to throw you up against Squanch and see what happens.
I can't use that team anymore.
Well, no, Squanch plays like casual ones, but he always sits there and uses ridiculous teams, and it's hilarious. He's pretty popular on TikTok.
I'll go against him. I could use I have an all water team.
Uh-huh.
And you ever been killed by a flying bird?
No matters what flying bird.
Pelican.
The freaking rocket launcher bird. Yes, I can't remember what his name is right now.
No, it's not the rocket launcher one. It's the one where he comes in and he's got Drizzle.
Pelipper?
Pelipper, yeah, okay, so Pelipper, okay.
Yeah,
we have two different Pelicans nowadays.
We've been destroyed by one of those?
No, but I've heard stories of Drizzle freaking Pelipper being very nightmarish.
Well, he comes out with Drizzle. He's got a life orb. I do... Usually my starter goes like... He goes for Tailwind.
Ooh, yeah, I know where this is going.
Yeah. And then I have a Arachnid right next to him, who then goes Entrainment. He drops Drizzle and gains Water Bubble, so he gets double stab. And yeah. Then he goes for a Surf. The little Arachnid goes for usually goes for Protect.
Nice.
I feel weird.
Yeah, a really decent stall team at that point, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that little pelican bird usually one shots.
Nice.
2 Pokemon. But yeah.
Sounds like PvP is always harder than the PvE.
Oh, you have no idea when it comes to competitive Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
You have no idea.
I'll put it this way. PvP will almost always be more difficult than the main stories of games because of one thing. You get people that waste their lives playing.
Yep.
This is what prison feels like.
That's also why.
This is what prison feels like. Yes. You're getting brought in today, boy. You ain't getting out of here.
But that's why I like Gundam building, because I'll say it. The people, you get kids who build it, and they're not the best at panel lining, and guess what? We praise them just as much as like a master builder.
Oh yeah.
And I love that.
That only happens on TikTok, unfortunately. You don't want to go to the rest of the internet. We don't accept Reddit, we don't accept Instagram, and we don't accept Twitter, unfortunately.
Yeah. Facebook, they tend to be a little bit nicer. I've seen
certain groups. I've seen some really bad ones. You may not join our group, said peasants, because you don't make $5,000 Gunpla model kit painting projects. So you are lesser of a being for even trying to apply. Peasants do not apply.
I will say.
And I'm out here trying to create my own graffiti with my markers and some tools.
Oh, that will be popular if you actually film it. Trust me.
Yeah, do it.
If you creating your own graffiti.
Oh, it's a really popular thing on TikTok. There's a lot of guys who do their own graffiti work.
Yeah.
Street art.
I'll say this.
I thought it was a niche.
No. That's like super mainstream nowadays.
What?
Yeah, street art's very mainstream.
I made when I was in college and I needed to make some extra cash.
Right.
Like, that's what I would do. I would get a piece of paper and the graffiti. I'd get some graffiti markers.
Yep.
And be like, hey, you want your name for $15?
Yay. People love it.
I created my own like graffiti pen by using my grandma's hollow bingo marker.
Hey, that works.
That's old school. That's old school.
Like it's like a mop.
Yeah, it's just a gravity fed siphon paint pen at that point.
Yeah.
See, Magna, you have good ideas. You need to keep looking, because that's still like that's a very popular thing to do. I've seen it.
I don't mind.
Yeah,
I've seen people not take graffiti pens to the models.
Yeah.
But I have seen them do crazy things with other things.
I usually just practice on my own time.
So
I forgot to tell you about the weather in like Brentwood be like sometimes. So it's like, it's spring, right? And it still doesn't get to the 70s, and we're like almost halfway through spring.
Okay. Before you start, Magna, we're not even hitting 90 yet in Texas. It's been a really weird year.
I'll put it this way.
Not just that, but the beginning of spring. Wait, I'm sorry for cutting
Magna,
off.
hold up for a minute. You keep going, Jason. Go for it. Magna likes to talk for a long time. We'll let him come back in a minute.
Yeah,
I just like to talk for a long time. I get it. So there's a fire 20 miles away from my house.
Okay.
So I'm in almost set. We're 2 blocks up from set and go. But anyways, we're seeing these flames. I can see them on the horizon, and it's freaking snowing at my house. I'm like, and it's true snow. It's not ash. I'm like, I don't understand you, Arizona. It's snowing with a wildfire in the horizon.
Now, what were you saying about weather, Magna? Or did you completely forget? Or did he mute? Oh no, he got no. Magna's still in here. No, he's not. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not.
He is.
Okay, he is. Okay, my thing was.
I think I just felt
It's just that my little brother wanted me to hunt him.
Oh, yeah, you're good, dude.
So
sorry, I gotta vet everyone talking at once. So sorry.
My mom usually does a little gardening, tries to make her own, tries to grow her own plants usually.
Nice.
And usually it's fine, right?
Right.
Because the weather's okay, and she's able to put the plants out.
Right.
But then the problem here is that throughout most of the spring, it's been cold, and sometimes even colder. Like sometimes it's 30 degrees, and sometimes it's below 30.
It's been a weird fucking year, dude.
And it's like for the majority of the year, that's what it was, below 30. And I was so fed up of just shivering all the time.
No shit, dude. It's so weird for Texas. So as soon as February's over, we're supposed to be in like 110, 90, not 65. It's 78 outside. It's actually like a really nice day outside. It's been freaking weird. It's supposed to be hot and muggy. That's what Texas is supposed to be.
Here's the funny thing. Like this month, our weather just started hitting the 60s and 50s.
Jesus. It's going to be a nasty summer.
Right now, it's still 59 degrees.
Goddamn. Sorry, Jason.
I'll put it this way. We're still getting snow.
Yeah, that's insane.
God.
I'm in northern Arizona, so I'm not seeing bad.
Yeah, you're more like the Utah / Colorado kind of area, the northern side, right?
Yeah, I'm in Flagstaff.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really still weird. That area is not supposed to have snow this late in like April.
No. Not snow that sticks.
It should be almost. It should be like you should be getting ready for summer. It should be almost pretty warm.
For us, that would be like 60, 70.
Yeah.
But yeah, to get snow.
That's fucking weird.
I literally was sitting there like looking out my back door. I actually poured myself some tea because I don't drink coffee. And I'm sipping it going, like the stereotypical, you see it in the movies, like the guy looking out his backyard and goes, yep, the world's falling apart.
God damn.
I feel bad for farmers.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a really bad year. It's going to be a very bad planting season. You're supposed to do it in the spring, so that way by summer it's already growing, and then by fall you harvest.
Because of that, all my mom's plants died because of the bad.
That sucks.
Okay, so I'm going to try to paint some eyes today.
Ooh.
I've never painted eyes.
I have a hard time with eyes too.
Oh, they're the worst.
And it's on a real grade.
It's just gonna be even worse.
I'm doing two different colors.
Because it's gonna be very tiny. Because real grades are the smallest little motherfuckers on the planet.
You know what's the smallest on the world? Bear Guy 2.0. I'm just kidding.
I actually have one. I have the yellow and I have the regular white one.
Okay, so I have a question about Bear Guy. Because I have a baby on the way. It'll be my first.
Aww.
Nice.
And we want to do baby's first gunpla.
I
would be the one building it, obviously.
Yeah.
But is he pretty simple?
Oh, he's god-awfully simple. God-awfully simple.
Is he like SD RX-78? Simple?
Yeah, it's very early high-grade simple.
So a little bit harder than the RX-78.
It's very it's very SD-like, but it's not SD.
Okay, so it's like building the Leo with a...
Yes. Yes. Now, if you want SD light, if you want something like SD, the petite guys are stupidly simple. Petite guys are stupidly simple. But those are the smaller ones that are in the SD line. But Bear Guy, like I have my, we call him Posh Bear Guy because he's basically all the dark gray colors. I painted it gold with that gold marker I use. So he's Posh Bear Guy song.
Now, big question with this. how robust is he?
He's pretty durable.
Like, could survive a newborn's wrath?
Glue some of the joints together and he'll be pretty fine.
Okay.
Because there are small parts on there that they could choke on, so just glue everything. Yeah, yep. Joey, I agree with that. I haven't seen petite guys in a long time. That used to be the standard thing in comic book stores, is they would have like 10 or 12 petite guys. They have been really, really, really gone for a while. I really haven't seen as many petite guys as there used to be.
You know who I haven't seen in a hot minute? I haven't seen them release a new variant of RX-78. I wonder if Bandai's doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining, but yeah. There is stigma like every 2 seconds. New RX-78 line.
I'm just tired of the Big Five. I'm tired. I'm kind of tired of the Big Five. And thank you, Comic Book Fan 11, for the likes on TikTok. I'm tired of the Big Five. So the Big Five being Barbados, Red Frame, Wing Zero, Unicorn, and RX-78 too. I want them to branch out to more things. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the Big Five. Every 5 seconds.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say this. The hardest high grade I built was Helios, but just because of time-wise, the one that I struggled the hardest on was the GP01.
Oh yeah.
Because the print is so old.
Yes.
It's like
that's the issue I had with the new Verka. It was a new old stock new Verka. All the plastic wanted to crack. I had several pieces that broke on me just by looking at them.
Dude.
Scary.
Yeah, on a freaking $110 kit, yeah. Got your $200 in parts and on freaking LEDs, yeah. yeah. Scary.
I hate when you nip them in the runner explosion. It's like, oh no, can you just break?
Okay, so you know the kit I'm working on is a clear model kit, right? So I have been nervous about this guy because I know how polycarbonate can be. This is the softest polycarbonate I've ever clipped in my life. It doesn't shatter nearly as bad as, like, say, a Bandai would. And that's why I've kind of held off on ever doing a clear kit till this one.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, I haven't had any major parts crack or splinter or break. It's been pretty good. Even after I messed up one of the headpieces because it had the dumbest freaking connector in it. And I clipped it off because I thought it was a, what is it called? A gate. And instead that was the connector, and it turned out that was a better idea. Because the connector did not slide in very well, and I was going to have to glue it anyways. So just glue 2 flat pieces together instead.
Nice.
Hell
yeah. The kit that I'm looking for.
I
should say I'm looking for, but not looking forward to. Is I want to get the pearl coated Wing Zero real grid.
If you do get pearl coating, you have to be careful with that stuff. The coating can come off pretty easily, and you're gonna have to color match nub marks.
Yep.
That's kind of the worst thing about those special coatings. That's why I haven't done my Sazabi bust yet, because it is special coating, and I'm worried about making it look good and having to do special panel lining on it and everything.
I 100% am not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But I saw it and I went, huh, I'd love to build this kit.
Yep.
I don't know why I keep building this damn kit, because why do I hate myself?
Because we all want to do the next biggest thing.
Well, this is my 3rd one, and I just keep going, oh, it's on sale at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. Issue a Tamiya panel iron classic. Okay, Joey, I can definitely tell you don't You have never heard me rant about this, but I'm gonna grab it off the shelf.
Kits shouldn't have to be paneling.
Okay. So this, you can see the stream, is a Supernova Wing Zero. So these legs right here, this thing is in total ABS plastic. The thing I did was, these are not his original legs. These are legs from my Proto Zero. His legs became super brittle because I used Gundam panel liner on it, and it was bare ABS. Bare ABS with Tamiya liner, because it contains acetone, will destroy ABS plastic. So when it comes to third-party kits and just doing bare plastic panel lining, I like using Sharpies and alcohol. Alcohol's neutral to the plastic for a good amount, and the Sharpie will come off easy. And because I do mostly third-party kits that are made of complete ABS plastic, it's usually better for them. And then I use acrylic paints because it won't react with it as well, because they're usually either alcohol or water-based paints.
I just realized you're building the droid.
Yes, I am.
I know you've shown it a couple times. I'm like,
right.
It looks so familiar, but I can't quite put my...
Well, this one's from I don't remember what the actual series it's from. It's not Wild Zoids. It's basically kind of like the what is it called? It's based more like a feudal Japan kind of style.
Okay.
And they were metal builds that had came out a few years back, and Supernova took those designs and made them into model kits, because that's kind of like what third parties do. The most famous thing third parties do is take the super expensive thing and make it affordable for people. And you know what? I love that. Because I wouldn't have gotten the metal build ever. And they're doing that, the band is doing that with the Gold Frame Astray Hana. It had a metal build come out back in 2020. And it was really cool looking. It's got a bunch of swords and extra stuff to it that a lot of other kits don't. And they're actually making it into a Daban build. I think it's 8826, which is will be coming out later this year. I am so ready for that thing to be coming to me as soon as I can buy one. They're just not available yet.
You know which one I'm really looking forward to?
What was that?
I'm looking forward to what they do to the freaking the Shenron Gundam.
Oh yes, the high grade. I want it. I want one.
I'm curious what the third party people are gonna do with it, because there's so many directions that they could do with it. Because
Right.
inside the show, they really didn't know what they were gonna do with it.
Yep.
We gave him a sword. Why? I don't know.
Have you ever seen the Supernova Nataku?
It looks great.
Okay, yeah. So have you seen that? That's my favorite version of it. I have the blue Supernova version. I love that one. It's my favorite of my my Supernova wing kits, because it's just over the top and it's like, yes.
The only one that I'm not a fan of Supernova.
The Death Side.
Sorry, I had to step away for a few minutes.
No, you're good.
No, I like the simplicity that it has going for it. I don't like the Wing Zero Endless Warp. I'm just like,
okay.
I'm like, I get what you're trying to do with the wing, but like,
it's a bit much. It's a bit much. It's a very, very over-stylized wing.
Like the heavy arm. Oh, he's got more blasters. Okay.
Yeah. They did not really change a lot on the Wing Zero. It is just... So the model they use for the Wing Zero is basically the high resolution version. So it's a very stylized version of the Wing Zero model kit, and then they just amped up the wings. They're not quite the high resolution wing, but they're close enough that they're very complicated.
Yeah.
Joey's got a question.
Yo, Joey, what up? because I missed the last night's stream, and I'd love to have been around for the future ones if I can swing for it. How do I stay in the loop and more community nights? Just be on, be in chat, be in the Discord here. I'm going to have to communicate more with Dobbs on that. We'll have to keep going on it, but either messaging me or Dobbs on TikTok, Twitch. You can message me on Twitter at all, or even, get with Taco. And we'll start getting it done. We'll get more.
I can post Dobbs' Discord link on your page if you want.
Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead. You don't no problem with that.
All right.
No, we want to build the community up. We want to build the community bigger and badder. We can only do that with everyone's cooperation.
Like I said, I'm more on the Twitch side of everything. So I mean,
Dobbs.
I muck around with TikTok a little bit. I mean, I'm nowhere near where everybody else is.
So Dobbs is more of our Twitch guy. Well, Joey, you've got a much bigger following than all of us, but still. Yeah. He's more of our Twitch guy. I'm more of the TikTok guy. I'm the big TikTok guy for myself and Dobbs, technically, I guess, because I'm much larger than Dobbs on TikTok, surprisingly. I would think he could be a little bit more charismatic, but he also needs to watch his mouth sometimes. We're going to get a hold of that. We're going to get him on that. He's got to be... Is he at work, or is he like dead? I know you're more...
He's doing things with family. So.
Oh, okay. I was like, I wonder if he's dead asleep because of how late we were all up last night.
He's doing things with family, and of course, me and him, we're gonna be watching.
Nice. I wish I'd be around, but that's when wifey's supposed to be coming home. So.
Oh no worries.
No.
I'll say this: I enjoy hanging out with you because of one simple thing. You don't care if people have a backlog or not.
I care if you just get the kits done.
Yep.
Don't tell me you're just gonna buy a kit and let it rot, because it will rot. It will rot and it will get destroyed. Build your motherfucking kits, because you know what? You ain't gonna have no fun with a box sitting on the shelf. You can't play with it. You're not gonna be like, "Ooh, look at my box." Take it out the box and build it. It's art. I know the box has box art on it, but it's not gonna look as good unless you build it.
Yeah. I mean, and like I said, I mean, you can have 1, 2, 5. You can have 5. If you're holding on to 20, if you're holding on to 20 fucking Nobels, unless you're building a mecha harem, I mean, what's the point?
Yeah. I don't buy too many multiples of kits. The most multiple kits I have right now are the 3rd frame add-ons and my shoulder cannons for King Dragon Astray. But when I do him, you guys are going to see the most frustrated motherfucker on the planet, because he's got 2 add-ons that are being installed, plus all the already weaponry I got to get to work on him. So it's going to be a fun build. I don't know how it's still going to work.
If I go on a rant, it's because it's going to be common sense and taking over.
Yep.
So I'll say this. I build a lot of the same kit, but that's only because...
That's fine. You're building it, though. You're not just buying it. You're not just buying it. You're building it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like what can I do different this way?
You're doing something different each time. And if you even aren't doing something different each time, you're still building the kit. It's not rotting in the box, so it's not. Yeah. It's not the worst thing you could do. I'm not gonna hate you because you have 10. Trust me. I have almost every red frame and char build there is, except for a few. And I get in trouble with wifey because I have too many damn freaking of the same model kits.
And here goes the smack.
No, it's just that, do you really need another one? Yes, I do. I don't care if he just has 1 extra weapon. I'm still buying it.
So, one thing that I do, I don't know if you guys do this, but I will buy a kit, build it out of box, panel line.
Yep.
That one, don't touch.
Okay.
Then I'll go buy the same kit and do something crazy.
Okay. Am I supposed to be shocked? Am I supposed to be shocked that you do buy the same one? But it's still cool.
Yeah. Well, and then I display them right next to each other, and I look at what did I do wrong?
There you go.
There you go. That's called growth.
It's called self-inflection. Yes.
Yeah.
And then the third one is the perfect edition, or the perfect rendition.
I mean, Jason, you've seen what I do. You've seen what I do. You know what I do.
Yes. I know.
Okay. I make people cry because I sit there and go, okay, put an LED in there. Oh, wait. Oops. You're doing what with a model kit? Yeah, I'm adding 42 LEDs just to this wing because I'm wanting to light up real quick. I don't care. You guys hate it.
Yeah. Well, I've got an example for you right here. Hold on 1 second.
So yeah, you're good.
I gotta pull up my Streamlabs so I can really show it off and everything, so I can.
Yeah, you're good.
So I got somebody invited me to build a competition kind of strike.
Right.
And he's like, you gotta do a custom, and it's my first strike. I felt so bad because I don't have a strike.
Right.
That's all perfect, and this guy's all beaten up. He looks great, but I'm like,
just get an ISWP at some point. Those things are fucking awesome.
What?
Get the IWSP strike kit at some point. It's a really great master grade.
Oh, this is just the entry grade.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, like, the best strike kit to get is the IWSP pack one, when you get a chance.
I'm going to definitely have to look at that.
The IWSP pack is worth it just in that build.
All right.
Do I build the wings and put it on?
Right.
Do I just build a Wing Zero without wings?
So you're just going to build a Strike Gundam, pretty much. Because that's what Wing Zero will be without his wings. He will just look like a strike kit.
He looks better than the strike. He's got blue in him.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
All right.
Looking up, looking over. And like I'll say, Joey, even with how massive, it doesn't matter how many viewers, how many followers, it doesn't matter how much shit you've got. As long as you come in with a good attitude, I think everybody will accept everybody for who they are. And we're not playing the numbers game. We want to enjoy the hobby game.
Dude, that's
okay.
I love the coloring.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Hakushiki.
This was my first ever paint job.
Nice.
All right. This was rattle can in the middle of Ohio winter.
Damn.
All right.
It looks good, though.
Looks good.
You can see, but you can see
Ow.
all the peeling and everything on it, and the wrinkling.
Just make it into battle damage. That's what I would do.
This, after I transitioned into airbrushing 1 year later.
Yeah, there you go. Self-inflection.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And I tell you this. I mean, for those who asked, I use burnt iron right here. I use burnt iron on layered with clear blue here on the body and feet. But what I was going to say is, this was one of those questions earlier. I mean, if you really want to get into painting and stuff, whether it's airbrushing, hand painting, rattle canning it, start on the cheapest model.
Yes.
I mean, whether it's an HG Gramps or whether it's like an SD like this, where it cost me $6-7,
or an entry grade.
Yep, or an entry grade. Yes.
Entry grade.
So yeah, I have good inflection on that too. When I first started doing LEDs, Jason, I started a little too high, and then I've moved my way backwards, and it's just been an evolution and an evolution and an evolution. I don't know if you are newer to the channel, but if you pay attention to my cam, eventually I got to this point where I did the 148 scale in RGB. I went back and took all of the beginning LEDs out of it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, turn them a little bit. And then I ripped out all the LEDs that were in him and put all new RGB LEDs inside of him and soldered his all of his components together.
Gotcha. I know the comment was said talking about letting the thing rot in the
I gotta leave.
Yeah.
Bye guys.
Oh bye.
Have fun, man.
Oh, Magnus out. Okay.
I had so I was at a thrift store. And I'm kind of happy somebody let this thing rot.
Yeah.
Essentially.
No, I've heard some really cool things about people finding them in thrift stores. Like someone.
I found a 1995 print Epion high grade 1/100.
Nice. See, but that's a gem. That's a gem. That's not a left in the box route. That's somebody's mom who threw away the kit that somebody had. And luckily, you're not paying scalp price on it.
I paid $9 for them.
Ah, man, those things go pretty expensive nowadays.
Yeah, and everything was in its little bags.
Yes.
Box was damaged, so
that's fine. Who cares about the box?
Yeah, because like I posted it on a couple of pages, and I was getting mixed reviews, and they're like, "How good quality is the box? Is this something that you save for PSA or something like that to get it graded?" Essentially, was what it was coming down to. Do you get it graded unbuilt, or do you build it? They were like, so they asked about the box. I was like, it's a little hurt, and got a lot of people say, build it, build it,
build it, build it, build it, build it, do it, do it.
The box is damaged. Build the sucker.
Do it.
And let's be honest, if that person had never let it sit in the box and rot, I wouldn't have been able to build it. So like those people that are collecting boxes, I'm like, that's in 20 years down the road.
It's more the fact that if you're gonna buy it, we want you to enjoy it. We're not saying that you can't buy it and just let it sit for a few years. We want you to enjoy it though.
Yeah. No, I get that motion too. I really do. But like that's my.
Yeah, I understand that.
I like have a bone in the fight, and I'm like, I wouldn't have had my Epion because I can't afford.
Oh yeah, no. Talking about a guy who spends hundreds on model kits. I try to find you guys. That is my biggest thing on my TikTok. If I find something, I know you guys are going to want it, I'm going to tell you where to find it and for the cheapest price. Because I'm not going to tell you to go to bigboxretailer.com and get screwed over because I'm an asshole. No, I got this real cheap, guys. Go buy it right now.
Yep. And
everyone is helpful, eager to participate in the conversation. I've never seen another community like that. Yes, that is the whole point. So it's like, we want everyone to do that.
Okay, to piggyback off of that, there's a reason.
Yep.
So there's these 3 shows that they did. Bandai did, called Gunpla, blah blah blah. And in the show, they drill it. I know Vlad. I think you've seen it too.
Probably.
Taco. The build fighters, the build divers, at least one of them.
Yes.
And they drill it in the head. Gunpla can be enjoyed in so many different ways, and just be happy somebody's enjoying it.
Yep.
And I have to say, makes sense why they did it as a marketing strategy.
Oh, it was to sell those model kits.
yeah, it's just a glorified Yu-Gi-Oh thing. But but look at Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, the staples of 30-minute commercials, right?
Yep.
They tell you can only enjoy the game or our stuff one way.
Yep.
Whereas Bandai was like, hold up.
Hold my baby.
And that's, we acknowledge there's so many different ways of doing it because we let our thing mature before we started making these shows. And that's just...
Oh yeah, it's an insane way of going. I've seen some of the older commercials too, where they kind of were drilling in like everything took forever. Like it's like Master Grade Epion, 40 hours in, and it's like, geez, edgy 90s, can you be more edgy?
I found this guy. I'll have to post his videos somewhere on his thing. But They were doing it was early. The uploads say like early 2000s, so it was probably the 90s. But it's a voice-over like masked guy. From Bandai building the kits, and you can tell it's the guy that did the arts on the sides of the boxes because he's just like first try getting these things like perfect. Like he built a perfect grade Zaku, and he's like no masking, no nothing, and he goes, "We're gonna put this peg into his shoulder." First drills it in like first shot, and you're like, "This guy has to work for Bandai."
Well, I have a perfect grade Zaku. It is not an easy kit. It has screws, springs, and it all has to be put together really, really, really delicately. I have to tear it back apart because it was done badly.
Would you take a power tool to his shoulder to put a iron little rod into it for decoration? Yeah. Without masking? You just like wing it?
Oh yeah, I wing it all the time whenever I do any of my drilling and stuff. It's like, yeah, okay, we're going in.
Well, the guy goes, you can take your Zaku, and you can take this little Dremel tool, and when you drill into it, make sure you feel until you feel pressure. And I'm like, holy crap! This is the perfect grade that you're just like, you could just,
So this vernier on this $200 kit, I need to drill out real quick. Hopefully not fucking stab myself in the hand and drill with these carving tools that I'm always using. And yeah, I'm gonna drill into my finger. I stabbed myself really good not too long ago with one of my carving tools and dug about a 1/4 inch into my fucking hand because I slipped. Oh.
Yeah, and then he's like, for battle damage on this perfect grade, here's some guidelines of like good techniques. And if you really want to get crazy, do this. And I'm like, my God, this guy's he works for Bandai. There's no doubt about it.
I wouldn't doubt it. But you gotta have someone who's good to pitch it.
Yeah. This is me and we both got a couple buddies that are actually working on doing a tabletop style gaming system,
hold off on that. I found a guy who makes some really cool shit. I'll have to. I'm gonna buy a sample of it first. It's 1/1000th, basically Gundam figurines, because I want them for my Asuka, because it's a 1/1000th ship to have them on like the carrier pad. I need to see if he makes them or how good the quality is. Those would be perfect for like a tabletop setup.
Yeah.
I'll have to see if the quality is good on it, and I'll get back with Dobbs on it too.
Well, he's actually this guy's he's actually doing on a D20 style system.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These are small enough that we could put them on a Games Workshop base.
Right.
They're basically Space Marine sized. I just got to see what the quality looks like because I'm getting them for the one of my spaceships I've got to do soon. At some point. One of
the things he's also it's you build your kit.
Yeah. Nice.
You build with the bell damage and everything else.
Yeah.
So you actually got to take your kit and so on and so forth.
Nice.
And Dobbs knows who exactly what I'm talking about too.
Oh, look who it is. Boy, you should jump in the stream. We're on right now.
So I'm building my own kind of. It uses the models, so like tabletop game, and put it this way, I am not. There is some balancing, but not gonna lie, I want the RX-78 feel like RX-78 from the show,
right?
Char, just because it's painted red, moves faster. Like it, there's hardly any balancing.
Communities here.
Yeah. Just because I want it to feel.
Dobby.
Yo. Like those backlogs. Your favorite asshole that you're gonna love to hate is here.
Although, did you even see the videos I sent you this morning?
Yes, I did. I did see that video.
You're kind of changing. You kind of are making everyone change their minds. So you need to stop that at the moment.
Yeah, relax.
Hey, I'm just saying this. I'm everybody's favorite hated person.
Yeah, not as much as you were. Apparently, we've changed some minds.
Honestly, DM on Discord because I woke up to some more hate mail.
Oh, damn.
Well,
and the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I turned off the comments for that that video in particular.
Okay.
And
I was like, I saw that this morning, and I'm like, oh, that's how nice. I was like, that's at least good. Maybe they'll make Dobbs' morning. I'll send it to him.
Dude, that actually, like, seeing when you sent me that first thing in the morning, like that was the first thing I saw this morning. So good. Thank you.
What video were we talking about?
Dobbs, can you forward it to him?
Long story short, Jason builds. I pissed off the entire Gunpla community by voicing my opinion on those with excessively large backlogs. And I'm talking about the backlogs that could potentially fall over and crush.
Oh my god, we're gonna get Dobbs going on for 20 minutes. Keep it short and sweet.
Plain and simple, that's what it was all about.
There we go.
I voiced my opinion
there
in the
we
worst way possible, being ignorant about it, and I got a lot of backlash. Even trying to post a new video and correcting myself about what I had said, still getting backlash for it.
But yeah, it's slowly changing. It's slowly changing.
It is slowly changing.
And by the end of the week, you'll be forgotten by Twitter like everyone else does.
Not hoping.
Good publicity. Any publicity is good publicity.
And the thing is, like, I didn't even talk about anything that was new.
No, not really.
I just did it in a very rude and ignorant way. I was actually that guy. I finally became that guy of, holy shit, somebody actually fucking said.
Right.
You were that guy.
Yeah.
You were that guy.
That's what I did.
Oh my god, how does this piece actually go on?
Is it the video where I commented I'm a nub collector?
Probably.
Probably.
You see my forbidden nub, but my forbidden sprinkle box?
You don't want to see my floor.
The forbidden sprinkle box here.
I'm collecting all these nubs. I'm gonna melt them down into, or I'm not gonna melt them down. I'm gonna try to cast resin it into an RX-78-2.
Nice.
Box for Aaron, shoppers.
The nub collector. I think the internet would be really concerned of that, but also like shell shocked, like what?
Right.
Like they were like, we hate this, but we don't know why we hate this, but we also like this. Why do I keep staring at this?
Yeah. No, and Dobbs, we're getting more people. In the chat right now on Twitch is where is it at? Joey0TV. He's been talking to us all morning. He's interested in joining on whenever we do community streams, which is going to just be whenever we're fucking on, apparently. So we'll just all coordinate on that. Do our big giant, hey, look at us, everybody. Streams like we did last time.
I would be down to join some communities.
Again, I'm pretty sure I turned commenting off for this video. How are you people still commenting on it?
Ooh, I can answer that.
Ooh.
I'm listening intently.
TikTok logic.
It wasn't Twitch logic.
So it doesn't fully work.
Yeah, Twitch logic and TikTok logic monsters.
Yeah,
I've noticed. And again, people that are seeing that particular video are twisting everything I was saying. You probably only watch the first 10 seconds of it and then making a comment.
Yeah. But you know
I
what?
don't even care at this point. That video alone by itself has gotten 213 likes, 322 comments, and at this present moment, the views on it, because now I'm just loving the viewership on this.
That's what you're gonna write out on.
4,883 views since fucking Sunday.
Yep.
My new video that I posted yesterday, 385 views, is sitting at 31 likes.
There you go.
And then I did Grinding's video last night, which is me pointing at him going, this guy right here.
Yeah.
One of the guys that actually came in and talked to me.
I'm just glad that the community is not split, but we're just trying to keep it chill.
I'm just glad people are actually willing to listen to an asshole talk.
We don't listen, we just jerk.
Sure. A little bit of both, maybe?
A little bit. We just...
Well, no, bottom line, like all I was simply trying to say, and probably the rudest way possible through my video, was stay on top of your backlog, no matter the size. You owe it to yourself and your wallet.
Yep.
What
we just
people
gotta
took
keep
from
you
that
under control.
General business. Wasn't trying to tell people how to spend their money, how to build their kits, or whatever. It is a rude awakening of, hey, you bought all this shit, make something of it.
Right.
my problem with my back.
And the fact that people called me a fascist and a gatekeeper and everything else under the red sun, I'm just like, wow. Okay. Thank you, buddy.
I think I made like a reaction video because I had to evacuate.
Talk to this week. I want to thank everybody that's hung out, shot the shit with me, and actually got to know me a little better and understood my weird thought process.
I think I actually I made like a video. I didn't tag you in.
Nah.
Oh, dude, trust me. Everybody's made videos and tagged me in it.
I was gonna do one last night, but I didn't.
Hell, I've done one, and I was probably his best friend on here.
Right.
I know what to do now. The one that I had to evacuate my house, and so I had to put I had like 2 minutes to pack up the gunpla.
Right.
And so I had this massive backlog that just showed up out of nowhere of what's broken, how to fix it. But I only had to super glue hands back together.
That's
good. Really have to. Yeah. I'm shocked the Ephion, he didn't get hurt. Because I'll say, that 95 kit when I built him,
right?
He's got nub marks. He's got nub marks, but not because of my cutting. He was just falling, he was falling out of the gate.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Yeah. And that you can't even, if it falls out of the gate and it tears a piece out of it, there's no fixing that unless you're actually going to go like reprime it and fill that void.
Yeah, I'm so happy he did. Because that's the one kit where...
Right?
I could try to find replacement parts, but let's be honest. You probably have a better chance of winning the water.
Yes. Exactly.
And one of the other kits was kind of funny.
Right.
So I have an Evangelion unit. So we packed him up and all that good stuff. And I take him out of his box, and his little rubber hand came undone.
Oh shit.
And he's just laying on his back like, "What's up, dog?"
Like, put me together.
Yeah, I love that kid. That kid.
More blue.
Whoa! I'm gonna head down and talk about. Give me a whoa!
Starting my favorite part of.
Oh yeah, no, I've been waking up still, to the hate. I'm over it at this point. I'm now laughing. Like, what the fuck, guys? Come on.
Yep.
Hey. It's use Vaseline if you need to. It's not a hat. I pulled my head out of my ass.
Yep.
It was hard.
Yep.
I did it.
But I just want you to know one little thing. I'm the nub collector.
You're a nub collector.
I'm the Gunpla bully. I don't know what you're talking about. I bully Gunpla with drills and freaking.
I'm just that asshole who has a very loud opinion. Sometimes I'm funny with my opinion. Other times I ruffle feathers.
He's really just the red. He's just full frontal, the red comet. He just can't shut up.
Exactly. I'm the full frontal red comet. Except I'm not a clone because that whole Uniki snip snip. Nah.
Hey, let's just talk about. If we're talking about Shard, let's talk about Shard's counterattack and how he. Anyways, we won't talk about Cliff.
No, we won't. The worst character of it? Yeah. God damn.
She's the best character of that entire show, if you really think about it. She
made
so
memes. Annoying.
She made memes, and she is the Goat Lord before memes and Goat Lord were a thing.
Yeah.
Like, she was on top of that stuff. Her one-liners, I'm sorry.
Bye, Amuro. I'm gonna go join Char because you're boring.
And sit on his lap.
Yep.
I love the part. Well, everybody knows Char's into young girls.
Oh, he is.
When she said that to that dude, you known Char for like 5 minutes?
Well, he did come running up on a stallion and just flaunting to Amuro. Amuro, you're a wimp. Your new Gundam's not even freaking special. I technically made it for you. I love that.
I'm doing a reimagining of the new Gundam. So my base is the GP01 real grade, but I have to get it. And then I'm gonna get a real grade new Gundam for its backpack, and I'm gonna put, because of the third-party kits, you can buy the funnels.
Yes.
For to make Snow White at 1/44 scale. So I'm gonna put the blaster from Brain's working. Take the big blaster from a good old Wing Gundam and this Waltz real grade, and just fill it up with funnels and just have extra funnels flying out there. So like as though Amuro Ray actually had the know-how to build new Gundam and not cheat off of his neighbor's work. And I'm not doing full balance. I'm doing just normal GP01.
Right.
I'm not full balance. Whatever it's called this time of week. FB. Why do I hate myself? Why do I keep building this stupid kit?
Because that's all you know.
I should have bought the Leo. At least the Leo looks pretty. You know, you've built a kit so many times that you don't, when you look at the instruction book, you're like, oh, they really wanted you to do it that way? Why would you do it that way?
Oh, there's so many I find that it's like that. It's like, oh, wow, why are you doing that at all? Please don't do that.
Have you ever just noticed you can tell which builder or which designer plans out to build these things? You either start with the chest.
Oh, there's some dumb ones where it's like, okay, so you're going to be building everything and the head's very last, and it's like, yeah, could we have not done that? Because it would be just nice to have the head done at the first part. Instead of doing it very fucking last. Oh. Cute. Still needs which parts? Did we lose Dobbs again?
Nope, I'm responding to somebody.
Oh, okay. We were kind of laughing at the fact that you kept randomly getting muted last night. Earlier.
No, somebody called me a Karen. He's like, you attack the hobby and stop gatekeeping. It's quite simple, Karen. My only response was, this is what I said to him. I was like, nope, not by any means. You can think of me what you want, because at the end of the day, I know who I am, and I said what I said. You can take what I say with a grain of salt, or you can simply move along with your day, because I've stated on numerous times that I have had an open platform all week for you guys to come and talk to me. Some of you guys dropped in and got to know me a little better, then changed your opinions of me shortly thereafter. Quit being butthurt about what I said and fucking move on. Because I'm not going anywhere in this beautiful community, and you had best get used to that.
Yep.
Have a great day, and pull that head of yours out of your ass. It's not a hat. I know it's going to be hard, but I'm sure you can do it. And that was on my new video.
Oh, man.
Because at this point, I'm going to be nice, but I'm going to be a little bit ignorant with my niceness to some of these people. Because I'm done with it.
Right.
Because if they think I'm such a piece of shit, well then guess what? I'm going to give them what they think I am.
Don't go that far.
No, I'm not going to go that far. I'm going to give them a taste. I'm going to be like, look, you're going to be trying to be a cunt to me. I'm going to be a bigger asshole back to you.
No, let's see. Someone left, and I got to bring them back in. Because this is a modded area.
Oh.
Yeah, Jason got dropped. Let me bring him back in. Alright, sorry, Jason.
Hey, can you close my door?
It just completely crashed. On my computer, the internet crashed, so I'm sorry.
No, you're good. And there we go. Set you back up. Like we were talking about, we just got to keep you going on TikTok because Twitch is...
everybody has had a knee-jerk reaction to everything I've done.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna keep you going on TikTok because it's still a good platform to grow on, no matter what.
Like I said, I haven't lost any following over this entire ordeal.
That's all.
If anything, I've gained more followers than I ever intended. I'm sitting at 1,184, and again, that wasn't intentional.
Nope.
For my video.
Nope. And
that was just a bonus.
Yep. We just got to move forward, man. Move forward and move on.
You need to make a video saying Togi's Fugel is the only Togi's house that should be built. I'm just kidding.
Right. Jason up just a little bit again.
I have to. I'm gonna build a Togi's Fugel farm. So I can siphon his weapon, so I can put it on a Snow White, just to piss off the internet.
There you go. Hey, I've actually had that happen to me. I put the shield of the Sazabi on the wrong side, and I had a bunch of people going like, "That's not where his shield goes." I'm like, "Okay, let me put it on the other side."
Oh no, it's a model with articulating
hands.
hands.
I'm left-handed, so everything goes on the left-hand side. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's not like I can just put it in the other hand. Oh no.
Right. All my model kits come out left-handed because I'm left-handed. Just natural selection on my own part.
I've noticed they're also not, like, Bandai is also not very coherent on stuff.
Oh, they so aren't.
Sometimes they are, and I'm really impressed with them. Like inside the shows when they, like, you know, show a crack in a suit, and the guys put it there intentionally, and they leave it there.
Right.
I love that stuff. Take my money, type of thing. And then other things were like in Wing, when, you know, one scene, the Proto Zero's holding his blaster in his right and his shield in the right hand, and then like the pan, you see some mobile dolls, and now he's holding the blaster in his left hand, and he doesn't have a shield. It's like, what?
Oh, you haven't seen the original Gundam, have you? There's some really bad animation errors in the original.
I seen them. I saw it.
Okay.
Had to stop watching it because I was like, nope, I don't want to see the Gove turn large light stuff when
he got to make my first morning coffee. Oh, Jabba.
When they show the fat Gove, I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah. Dobbs, I had a freaking thing going with Taco. I'm like, is he dead? Because I know we streamed a lot last night. I'm surprised if he's up or not. Because of how tired you said you were.
Probably, you wouldn't sleep. You were probably doing family stuff.
Yep. That's just funny. I just thought it was hilarious. Because trust me, I was dead. I'm surprised I got up so fucking early. Master Chief Hero, what up? And Nethercraft, thank you for the likes. I'm trying to keep up on chat. If I missed something, Taco's been actually pretty good doing some vetting on chat watching, so cool.
Well, on the
you're mostly on the Twitch stuff. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That means I don't have to watch Twitch and I can just watch TikTok.
Oh my gosh.
Because I got 3 different chats going at one point, plus what we're doing here. So, trying to keep an idea on everything going on.
I get to do feathers right now.
Oh. So, hey, if I can tell you how you can amp up your kit if you're willing to spend a little bit more cash, Jason.
Put LEDs in it?
No, actually. So, Have you ever heard of Susan Model?
No.
They are a third-party company that make third-party add-ons, and they just made basically a high-resolution Wing Zero wing kit for the 1/44 scale that just came out recently.
You're gonna have to send me that.
Yeah, I can. I'll send it to you on. I'll send it to you here. I'll message. I'll post it in my Gunpla channel. Give me a second. I can go and pull up Gunpla style real quick. Gunpla style. He's out of Cali, and he just got these in. I haven't bought any myself. They come in white and they come in black.
I'm gonna have to make this thing look super special.
Here, control copy and back to Discord. Back to Discord and to Gunpla channel. All right, posted. They're a 144 scale, but it's basically almost as good as the Supernova wings. They're basically based on the Supernova wings for 144 scale. And you can add up to 5 wings onto it, but you need 2 boxes.
Oh no! It's not like I have a billion of these things.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do it.
It's only $30 too. It's not even that bad. $30 for an add-on kit. It's not bad.
Oh.
Because I want to do a Tall Geese Fugal 3 with that. Well, a Tall Geese 3 Fugal with it. Because it does have the connectors for the Tall Geese. So you can do a little 144 scale Fugal.
Oh, my fucking foot!
Yeah, and he's back
toolbox. Again. Ow. That hurts.
Yeah,
let's not kick my toolbox.
Yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt a lot.
But yeah, so I want to put the blaster from Snow White onto a GP01.
There you go.
With the new Gundam's backpack, because it's all funnels.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yep.
And see how long it takes for, like, you know, the critics to notice that it has an AC weapon on a UC model.
You know what you could really do to make it worse? Is it could be a GN weapon. Like a GN Sword 3 or a GN Sword 4 would even be more funny.
Oh, just get an X. I hate X0.
No, like the GN Sword 2 comes from 7 Sword. The GN Sword 3 comes from 00. They're the actual folding green knife blades, not the solid knife blade, which is with Exia.
Oh, okay.
Solid vibroblade is the Exia's version. But yeah, putting one of those on there too would be hilarious because, you know, a lot of people kind of... I don't really know what the feel on 00 is. 00 kind of gets like... It's almost seed territory when it comes to the community, but it's not. Everyone likes 00 technically, but no one seems to really like 00 technically.
Oh, I hate 00. It has... Okay, so... You know, like Hero Yui from Wing?
Setsuna is edgy hero, yes.
That I swear, if he said, I'm going to take out Relina and say, message accepted, he got an extra paycheck.
Okay, so have you watched all of Gundam 00 or only first season? Okay. I will say, I actually hate Alleluia more than I do Setsuna. I really got tired of freaking Alleluia just going... Either it's like, he won't shut up, or it's just batshit crazy. And it's like, pick one. Pick one.
I have the same problem with, like, in Wing with Troa Barton.
Oh my god, Troa's so annoying sometimes. It's like, Troa, we get it. You want to be cool, but, you know, you got to stop being such an edgelord.
Also, the thing I don't like about Troa, other than the identity crisis, you could say that about Zax and Bart.
Yeah. The Char clone, yes.
Yeah.
This is not Char. I swear to God, it's not Char. But it's Char.
He wears even the same helmet. Like, let's get that one up.
No. Char just got a more stylized helmet this time around.
Oh, gotcha. And now he's got 3 different names.
Yes. He's got to be Maximilian Peacecraft and everything else under the sun.
The thing that makes me mad about Troa is when he like forgets everything, and yet he can still pilot a Gundam like perfectly.
Well, he's a new type. I mean, you got to have that plot armor.
No, they're not new types because new types is not a thing in that series.
Well, no, honestly, there's a difference between.
But yeah, the stereotype.
Forgetting everything and there's a difference between forgetting everything and muscle memory.
Right.
Also, did nobody ever think to put an ammo counter on heavy arm?
Right. Oh, I'm out. Fuck.
Well, even like he would sit there and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm out," and then they would show the thing. It's like going through entire like spins. It's like, do you guys seriously you know how hard that is on that thing? Like
on an electrically driven minigun, pretty hard because you know it's out. It's like, and bullets have stopped flying. Fuck.
Yeah. We'll just ignore that and move on, right?
Right.
Yeah, the amount of, but what I hate about freaking 00 is it feels like Setsuna, if he says 5 times in a show, "I'm Gundam," he gets a bonus.
Yep.
I am Gundam.
Oh.
Okay, we got that stick, buddy. We got the stick. Move on.
It's as bad as IBL with the Aliv and Yana system. Like, shut up already. We know.
We know how it works. We don't need you to explain it.
All right, for every time Aliv Vinyana said, take a shot.
You will be dead within the first episode.
No. The effects of the van of it too. You could do a game of that,
right?
And it might be the same speed.
If it's anything like my death counter take a shot thing for Fatalis was when we were doing Monster Hunter World, yeah, we almost had alcohol poisoning that night.
The one that the drinking game that I did not end very well.
Do I go down my microphone volume?
I watched a game of or like the pro circuit of fighting games. And every single time they said, "Oh, hack!"
Oh shit.
It was a Smash Brothers game of Melee.
Yeah. You're like, I can't see. I'm so bad.
Wait, are they still going?
Oh man.
That's But yeah, I would not do a drinking game with
no.
With those two.
Or every 5 seconds with Banager in freaking in Gundam Unicorn. Oh my god.
Oh.
Banager! It's like, fuck off!
You could do Barbitaro from the battle log. That would be pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Anytime they say Barbitaro over the top, get shot. Can you make it through the first episode?
Probably not, from what I've seen.
On my TikTok, I know I don't have a Barbitaro. But anytime we start talking about the Barbitaro, it's funny because I'll get the guys that are like hardcore like IBO fans. I'm like, "Oh yeah, have you seen the Barbitaros?" And somebody goes, "You didn't say it right." I'm like, I like scream it at the top of my lungs, and they're like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, it's a really cool version of the Barbatos, Lupus Rex. Like, it puts it to shame." And then they go into my comic section, and they praise me.
I am not the biggest Barbados hater. It's like I don't like the kit. It's not my favorite. He has a great master grade, but he's just not great. Not great in my own eyes.
It's actually really on point with the Barbatos from the show. Because remember, arms were optional in that one.
Yeah.
So he does a great job of just living up to his name.
Right.
It's probably one of the better kits.
Probably.
You're
right.
In the show, if it falls apart, and this one falls apart, can't complain.
Nope. It's show accurate. That's what we have to put on the box. Show accurate part limb damage. That's not a bug, that's a feature.
But yeah, the Barbataros shenanigans that I do is pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
I didn't even put him in the show. I'm like, yeah, he was in they put him in like one episode. It was like episode 13, season 2.
What?
And they don't want to be wrong. They're like, oh yeah, I saw that one. I'm like, ah.
Oh boy.
Became a meme. Anything to get that freaking model. People buying it and building it just to go, why did I even get into this hobby?
Peer pressure, my dear lads. Peer pressure.
Well, the good news is these feathers are starting to make sense to where I cut all the feathers out and I got them all right. But I don't know if that's a good sign or I need to go get there. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna ignore my problems and move on.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm looking.
I will say I'm really surprised that my stance on this specific kit I'm working on has like tenfold. If anyone ever asks me what Zoids to buy, I'm gonna now only refer to, if you've not built one, go buy a ZA because it's way better. After doing 2 of them so far, God, this has been just
better quality than better quality than Bandai.
Better quality than Kotobuki and Bandai, yes. I haven't had any issues other than a few things, just because I didn't want them to fall off, and that was my own fault. And a little bit of making sure the parts fit not too tightly, but they're painted pieces. They're painted runners, so that's just normal with anything that's a painted runner piece. So not bad.
Oh, it comes with stickers too. Oh, his inner wings that he has for that kit, the one that you sent.
Yeah. Yes.
That the outer rings, not the biggest fan of like the wing splits, but the inner wing that makes so much more sense.
They're nice. It looks like it's based kind of off the Supernova wing / the high resolution, so it's super cool. I want to get a couple myself. I just haven't had the cash, and I'm trying not to buy too many more kits at the moment. Because wifey's pretty much said, don't buy anything more at the moment. I'm like, okay.
Do not buy anything.
You can buy Pokemon cards, but you can't buy freaking Gunpla. Okay, yeah, feed my gambling kind of problem. Yes, thank you. I'm bad with cards. That's why I had to sell off my Yu-Gi-Oh collection not too long ago. I just wanted them out because I've been really bad at that before.
Oh no, my wife put me on the stop buying Gunpla for a while thing.
Yep.
And yeah, I a couple days later, I mean, she gets grip roaring drunk, and next day I pull up my bank account, I see a $65 charge for Apple. Ooh. I'm like,
you're like, I have a problem.
So yeah, I go into the bedroom. It's like, all right, you want to bust me out on model kits and everything? What's this shit? What? What? Oh shit! I kind of forgot. I'm just used to it by now. I'm sorry.
So I play a trading card game called Magic the Gathering.
Ooh, expensive the Gathering.
Yeah, and I have 2 filing cabinets, chock full of decks.
Damn.
To say I have a problem
is to very put it lightly.
It's a very mild understatement.
We hit a little bit of hard times. I sold a couple decks that I found that day that I didn't even know I had.
Damn.
I'm like, well, I didn't know I even had these. Supposed to sell them off. Paid a mortgage payment. Took my wife out on a really nice date, and still have money in the bank. Positive. I was like, that's not a good sign. It's not a good sign.
Yeah, it wasn't a good sign. What was it? So the place I work for was having them pretty much on sale. We were getting them at like $2.50 a pop for a pack, so it wasn't too bad. And in the initial first, I think it was like 20 we bought because I had a decent amount of cash saved up for my bonus check this year. Took that money, bought a bunch, and the first pack we pulled a VMAX Charizard out. I'm like, oh no, why did that happen? Why did we have to pull a VMAX? Because now my gambling addiction's like, you're going to pull more. No, stop it. You might pull more.
So, I have a base set Charizard.
Oh, nice.
Venusaur and Blastoise. I have the Lotus from Magic. I have I have a playset of LOB Dark Magician Blue Eyes.
Right.
And I just sit there and I'm like, you know, if somebody were to rob my house, I don't have to worry about them finding my safe. They just need to find my trade binder.
Right.
Liquid asset
for life. Yeah.
And there's no way of like, can you imagine telling like the police officer like he stole my trade binder?
He stole them my Pokemon cards. Officer looks at you and goes, "Grow up, nerd."
Yeah. And then you tell him the price tag, and he goes, "That's more than my car."
Yeah.
Oh, actually, funny thing that you mentioned that one. Okay, so a few years back, my mountain bike was stolen just before Christmas. Sorry, not Christmas, just before my wedding. And Vlad, you and I have spoken about my mountain bike.
Yeah.
I know this.
Yeah.
My mountain bike is valued at $3,000.
Yep.
Somebody stole my bike. I got it back the next day, completely fucking stripped.
You at least got it back.
Yeah, I got it back. I got lucky, but not in the best way possible. Needless to say, the police station heard me when I realized my bike was missing.
Right.
They heard me from their dispatch desk on the other side of the building.
Nice.
So the cop comes, he asked me what my issue is. I looked at him when my bike was stolen. He's like, oh, what kind of bike was it? Told him the make, model, and how much it was valued at. He's like, how much is this thing? It's like $3,000. I was like, I wouldn't be this pissed off if it was a cheap piece of shit bike from goddamn Walmart or crappy tire.
Right.
I was like, this is a $3,000 fucking custom built mountain bike. Either you find my bike or I'm going to find the son of a bitch that took it and you're going to need a body bag. He's like, I sincerely hope you're joking, sir. I looked at him, I was like, does his face look like it's fucking around right now?
Right.
We did have one scare. One time, one of the Lotuses, somebody was looking through my binder.
Uh-oh.
And I've had playsets at a time. And I just play them one card at a time.
Uh-huh.
And this guy was going through the trade binder. He was kind of taking stuff out. Taking stuff in. He moved a Black Lotus behind a Untitled.
Oh no.
And he had been looking at it for a couple months. So it was like one of those things. Because it's a big 4-inch D binder. One of those big ass stuff.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll pay for... Because I called him up. I'm like, dude, I'm missing one of my brothers. I don't want to accuse you, but what the hell happened? And it was like a big old deal. I ended up finding out. I called him up and hey, it was behind a Lotus.
Damn. See, like,
goes,
Dobbs, you got lucky. I know I've talked about my motorcycle, my last one I bought, getting stolen. I got a letter from the police department just recently going, have you heard anything? We haven't. Like, no shit. My $18,000 motorcycle still not found.
Okay, so then at this point, that makes me wonder. On both sides of the border here, both Canada and U.S. side, when theft happens, when it's automotive or, even bicycles, do the cops really do their fucking jobs on it?
I don't think so.
Because I'll say this right now. When my bike got stolen, I got more leads and tips about my mountain bike than the cops could have found.
Right.
So no, they don't.
No, they really tell you to go fuck off.
The only thing they care about, if it gets stolen,
let's go up.
Is somebody dies.
Yep.
Somebody seriously injured.
As if there's a body inside of said stolen vehicle.
Yep.
Precisely.
They told me my bike was gonna be parted for parts, And you pretty much need to just contact your insurance company and get it freaking done. And I'm like, thanks. I didn't really like this bike.
And unfortunately, that's the best thing.
Yep. I did get a payout. That's the best thing.
Yeah, you probably got a hefty payout.
Yeah.
So I drive a Honda Civic. That's my daily driver. I drive a hatchback. Anyways, I've been told by my insurance company, if my car gets stolen, they'll pay me out, but they'll drop me and never reinstate me as a person.
Because
that is
fucking stupid.
That's fucking assholeish. That's kind of why. So another good one, Dobbs. I've got a really good one. The reason why we got a goddamn garage for my car was because
that shit happen.
Well, listen. So we had got it just before this actually happened because we got the car back from her parents because they were using it and borrowing it from us, and I was getting kind of angry about it. But we got it back. I got my garage. The day before Christmas, we had a tire stolen. Just a tire stolen off her vehicle.
He steals a tire.
I don't know. But they stole a tire and fucked up the quarter panel where they jacked it up.
Oh, Jesus
and
Christ, I guarantee they probably jacked it up right at the lip of the quarter panel before the frame even.
Yep. And
that cross section of the frame even touches the body.
Yep. And it's all fucked up.
Oh
now.
God, people are stupid. People are fucking dumb.
It almost fell over too. If I hadn't gotten there when I did, and put the jack from the car in the jack point where it was supposed to be, that car would have slammed to the ground and would have fucking broke that whole car. And you know what the cops told me? Good fucking luck, man. That tire doesn't have a serial number on it. I don't give a fuck about you. And just, my office. The reason why my apartment complex has a 1-star on Google with over 3,500 freaking likes on it is because they told me to go fuck myself. And that it's my responsibility to basically be out there with my rifle I had at the time, guarding my vehicle from everyone touching it.
Bruh.
Because it's my responsibility and not ours to govern your vehicle's safety in our super expensive luxury apartments that you've had to have 5 times the rent to get in, near perfect credit to even get accepted into here, and had to have 3 to 5 background checks just to even get accepted into this place. And it was the cheapest option.
The problem with my car.
Yeah.
They are the most stolen.
Yes, they are.
Because they want the glass.
Yeah.
Yep. And the reason why the insurance company has told me this happens, they're dropping me and can't reset me, is because now I'm seeing it's a 2017, so it's not the 90s Infinite.
Yeah.
But it still carries that reputation.
Yep.
And I'm the one who bought it, and I'm the one who wanted to get it insured, and I pay a huge premium every single month.
Really? Goddamn.
Put it this way, it is a sport, so it is kind of a sporty kind of.
Well, how much do you pay on it?
So we have her now down to $167 a month.
Jesus Christ! My super freaking expensive Camaro is $100. No, not even that. We've got it down because we have the DriveSafe app thing. It's down to like $60 a month for full coverage.
Yep, she's still full coverage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
No. I'm saying I have $60 a month for my Camaro.
Yeah.
And then the other car is about $70. I only pay like $140 for 2 cars on Allstate.
You want to hear how much my wife pays for hers?
How
St.
much?
Paul. So she's got a Nissan Versa 2020.
Okay.
$27 a month.
Jeez. They do not value that car very high, do they?
That's full coverage.
Yeah, that's insane.
So like we can jump you down to full liability. You're looking at
$1. $1.
And I looked at my wife. I'm like, honey, if any car needs to be jumped down, it's fine. Yours is okay.
Yeah, right.
We're driving your car. And it's just like, well, it's also kind of funny because it's also a sport.
Yeah, right.
Sport Versa, which is just really fun.
God damn.
No,
it's
sorry,
so
I was
cute.
stretching.
It's like you press the gas pedal and it gets all. It sounds like a wind.
So,
I don't know.
Lad, after I signed off last night and everything, I don't think I went to bed till like 6 o'clock this morning.
God damn, Dobbs.
Good job.
Dude. Well, ever since I've had COVID, right, it hit me hard.
Yeah.
So like I've been struggling to stay awake to my normal hours of like even when I stream.
Yeah.
And last night was the first night I've broken past what I normally stay up to recently, within the last week. So
I know, we went till 3 in the morning almost, and that was insane.
That's an average night for me, Vlad. Dead ass serious. That is an average night for me, going till at least 3 in the morning.
Right.
But no, like last night it was like I get to bed, my wife looks at me and goes, "How long have you been in bed?" I was like 45 minutes, not even. She's like, "You're a fucking idiot."
So
I looked at her, I was like, "I love you too, honey. Go back to sleep."
You sleep in the bed. Okay, that's at least a bonus.
I make it to the bed.
I snore too loud, so I'm not allowed in the bed.
So here's the big question. Where can I find 144 scale little figurines?
Ooh, you might have to go custom with that.
I was gonna say good luck. You might have to 3D print.
There are some
I
builder stuff, but it goes pricey prices.
Oh yeah.
Because like single run items that Bandai's like, nah, these guys don't like. It's like, well, we kind of did. Like those weapon packs from IBO that go like super top dollar nowadays.
Or the freaking Leo pack.
Yes, or the Leo pack, yes.
What? $50 for that?
Yeah. Go look at Kotobukiya weapon packs. They go even higher sometimes because they're so low in production numbers.
Okay. Yeah, when I see the Leo and I go $50 to make it into a green space unit, not even a purple one.
Yep. That's right. The older something is, or the more niche it is, that is why it goes skyrocketing.
Why does... I'm just kidding. I was going to make a joke. Yeah, I've noticed. That is pretty true. Like, if it's outside the big five, the more
it
niche
goes money.
Yeah.
I am honestly surprised they have made so much of the Sazabi and the Sinanju. They do not like villain kits at all. I don't know why they don't like villain kits, but they don't. It's so fucking stupid. It's like, you can have a Zaku, but you're not getting any of the other ones.
No. You can get a Zaku. A Zaku Red Comet.
Yes.
But if you want to get a regular Zaku,
you need to pony up some money. I need a collateral deposit on that. That you actually like this.
I get it. The Zaku was never supposed to be really made,
right?
But when I see the Zonk, is that the thing, the really big ugly green thing that they did?
Ugly green thing.
He's got like a star for an eye, or he's got like he's a mono eye, but his eye is he's got like a 5, and he's like the big one of those things, the underwater guys.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the name of it.
Is it Zonk? Like, no, it starts with a Z. Let's not say it's Xeon, so everything starts with a Z. But when I see him and I see his, I'm like, why? Why is he going for so much?
Right?
Because Big Zam's going for $17. Why is this thing?
Well, the only way you're going to get a Master Grade Jaeger Doga is going third party, because that's what Devan just did.
You know what I want to make?
What's that?
Gonna need. I'm putting the feelers out, trying to get help on it. I want a 1/144 scale nozzle. Bandai made one back in the early 90s of a 1/400 scale.
Really?
No, 1/500 scale.
Uh-huh.
So, and it still dwarfs like over most models. So, it goes from like 9 inches to like 18 to 20 inches.
Right.
Imagine Big Zam if they made him into a Zaku and then took his legs out.
Oh, that's why we were talking about like the Neo Zeong. I want one. I just don't have the money for it. I don't care how big it is. I want it. I just don't have the money for it.
I just want this thing that is like, you know, normal, like pretty common scale, and like you put it right next to a perfect grade, and it's like, yo, what's up, dog?
Yeah, right. What's up with my freaking child-sized freaking Gunpla model?
With no legs.
So
he has to have.
Yes. With legs, he'd be even bigger.
It's actual true scale, like in the series, they say it's 77 meters big.
It's gigantic, yes.
But it's so freaking silly too, because it's like,
yeah,
he can generate 5 Gs of force when it turns on its full thrusters in the vacuum of space. I'm like,
and why everything's even still within his region, I don't know.
It's the thing in Universal Century that hunts for asteroids to make new colonies.
Yeah.
So it grabs the big asteroids and then it moves it closer to where they can deal with it.
That's even worse, because that means it's just that much more powerful and yet lost to the unicorn.
No, it doesn't lose to the unicorn. It loses to GP03.
Oh, no, okay, yeah, what you were saying. Yes,
even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yours, yeah. We won't talk about it like that. Long live the unicorn.
Like, I like the unicorn design, but I just hate the plot armor on unicorn.
I don't want to. The unicorn is like one of those models where I go, if they were to build this, I'm gonna build it.
It's an alright build if you build like one of the decent ones, but it's just it is that kind of like, this is almost fantasy based Gunpla, because he's just ridiculous and it doesn't make all the sense.
Let's be honest, what doesn't lose to the freaking
to the what?
Unicorn.
To the unicorn? So unicorn does warp space and time, but technically Estrella and Quanta could probably beat him because they can pretty much pause time.
So the unicorn loses.
Yeah.
What you're saying?
Because Transquantum and Quantum Burst can just literally pause time, where the Axis Shock warps time from the unicorn, but not actually stops time. Okay, come on. Go on, last leg. Come on. Oh,
you do it.
The only thing stressful about Zoid's kits is getting the legs on there and hoping to dear God nothing pops off. Even on this one, I'm like, don't pop off. I don't want to have to deal with you. I just gotta do the tail and that's it.
Also, my wife thinks I can build a Vertex.
Right. I'm gonna post them up the other one after this. Time's it. Ooh, wow. Yeah, almost at my time limit.
No, I finally responded to that dude from last night on my morning video yesterday.
Nice.
Yep. Well, because you know how I told you how we made the comment about why would we waste our time coming PC or live feed? I was like, and I flat out commented back this morning finally. And I was respectful.
Don't make me get the ban hammer on you.
No, I was like, Then why do you keep coming back to the comments and making remarks? Because at this point, Sweet Cheeks, you're a fucking fan of my bluntness.
Exactly.
Now,
take it the way that he doesn't want to take it. Yeah.
Now, that being said, I still would like to invite you to my live feeds and hang out, and maybe even, dare I say, maybe get to know me better. But wait, I forgot. Much like my last video, you're just as ignorant as my last post.
There you
Have
go.
a great day. I hope to see you. I hope to see a custom build of yours hit my FYP, because I can promise you this, I'ma probably like it, because I like seeing people's final works. Have a great day.
There you go. Leave the door open and just slam it.
With kindness now at this point.
That's what I've been telling you the whole time, Dobbs. Just kill them with kindness and tell them to nicely fuck the hell off.
That's what I've been trying to do this entire
right.
time. And some of them have been very receptive of my kindness.
And that's all you can do.
At the same time.
That's all you can do.
Again, I feel like I'm still beating my head up against the wall here.
You're doing it to yourself at this point. I'll tell you, you're doing it to yourself at this point. Just calm down.
Probably. I just hate seeing my phone like this, and
I know where you're coming from. That's like what I was talking about last time. How I felt when I was getting yeeted off Twitter. I just turn the phone off. Turn your notifications off.
Oh, I'm not gonna let these salty butthurt.
Yep. Just leave the door open, slam it shut when you can, and then just walk away for a bit.
I got that door wide open. Those door pins are still sitting in my back pocket.
There you go.
If you see my comment where I say I'm a collector, go full hand.
No, I'm sorry. What was that?
If you see my comment where I said I'm a nub collector, I watched your video several times.
I think I might have seen your comment, Jason. Not gonna lie, I might have, but there's been a lot of comments.
I know,
a lot of ignorant ones and a lot of actual decent ones and some really funny ones.
Right.
I post. I just go. I build gunplay for the nubs.
Lots of nubs.
Lots of nubby nubs.
I made a video. I was like, I kind of like throw shade at you, but it's kind of funny. I go, I build these for the nubs. And then I get this as a byproduct. This is more important than nubs. Like, I could see where you were coming from, but I had to, have to throw the little shade, the little YouTube shade, and then be like, you know what, we can have fun. Because let's be honest, it doesn't really care what the model looks like at the end product, as long as you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's not even how the kit looks at the end of it or about you enjoying it. It's whether you're happy with your build, your project's final works, whether it's a quick out of the box snap build or a full-on custom paint job. Because at the end of the day, as long as you are happy with it and as long as you love the way it looks, fuck what the others think.
Yeah.
Can I say I don't like one of my kits?
That's fine.
You don't like what kits?
I've got at least one kit in my collection that I can't fucking stand. The other one, actually, I had two. The second one's now dismantled and being used for scrap parts.
So, when I was like 8, I took a Proto Zero little action figure in Char's Galu, and this was funny. I was 8, and I took its legs from the Galu and put it on the Proto Zero.
Nice.
I wanted to make that as a high grade. So I've been hunting like hardcore for the Galu, Char's Galu, found it for a good price, built it, took my Proto Zero, was gonna see if it fit, and they don't.
Nah.
Nothing hooks up. And I'm just like, this sucks. I hate you.
I'm the biggest hater on the frickin' the MG Sosby. I hate the damn thing. It's not a great kit.
Also, I hate the Zaku 2 with the red comet one that I have. Because it's got the stupid you put the little peg into his hand for him to hold the weapons, and it's like, great idea on concept until it breaks, and now you have to take a freaking X-Acto knife to your model to get that little part out, and now he can't hold.
Yeah. That's how I am with PG hands. I really hate PGs. Their hands are the worst. There are some people who are making resin-based ones, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be made to order, so I don't know when they're going to ever open them up.
Yeah, if they don't get shut down. But no, it's just.
I don't care. I would love to have some molded PG hands.
Right. I will say my favorite model I love building the crap out of Leos.
Yeah.
Quick 45 minutes, sit down, build the thing, and put them in a funny pose.
Well, see, what you now need to do is you need to go and get all the Maganacs. You need to have a Maganac armory going. If you like building Leos, now you got to build the Maganacs.
Oh yes.
I'll build a Maganac. Well, it's pretty funny. So with my Leos, so one of them's done in all black, and one of them's done all in brown panel lining.
Yeah.
And it shows how different panel lining can be if you choose a different color. Like one looks all dramatic, and the other one looks like it's pretty subtle. And yeah, it's just like one of the little pet projects that I have, and it's like the 45 minutes to build. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, oh, well, I did get a weird request for one. And I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Somebody's like, chrome panel lining.
Is it family friendly?
It's gonna be pretty hard.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
For anything close to like that, I've been using a water-based silver pen. It's just water-based paint, and you can wash it off with alcohol and white eraser, and it kind of gives kind of that same effect. I use that on the Batman build, actually.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And it kind of gives like a metallic feel because the metallic material does not come off. And so the silver will be left in the low lights, but you'll have this really nice metallic feel on the entire panel that you did it on.
Gotcha.
Let me go ahead and pull this right here. Here's another good idea for you, and I'm showing you the after results first.
All right. Yeah,
See
there
that?
you go.
Yeah.
I shit you not.
Nah, okay, yeah.
What is it?
Weathering. Yeah, weather paint.
Yeah, Weathermaster. Yeah. Basically, what all I did was take the applicator, smear it on, wipe it off.
Yeah, that's exactly like what it is.
Sorry.
Oh, what happened, Dobbs?
I have no idea. I don't think he's talking to us.
No, sorry. I'm getting notifications again, and my mutual friend of both mine and Paco's commented on Basic Nerd's post about the divorcing the wife.
Oh yeah.
So Gunplay in Miami was just like on the videos. He's like, so when you divorced your wife, did she get half the backlog? I commented randomly. I was like, you know, same thing. Basic Nerd. Did she take half your backlog? Oh man.
Oh man.
Shit. See, at least with Miami, he knows my sense of humor. He knows that I'm very blunt. He didn't take anything I said fucking seriously.
Nah, Miami's fun. He's awesome.
Yeah,
He's fucking amazing.
He's gone on my streams a few times.
So as of mine, he's my favorite DGen, and he always shows me my Canadian love. When I drop into his stream, he always pulls up that one video from, I want to say it's either Parks and Recreation or some shit like that. He's like, how much does it cost to send a letter to Canada? Why? What to say? Dear Canada, fuck you. His a favorite thing ever.
Now you're making me want to go do that video I was going to try to friggin' have you review before I put it up last night.
Oh, good luck, because I've turned off stitching and duetting to that video.
I should have just done it. I should have just done it when I was talking to you last night. Don't need
now
this
that being
kit.
said, I also turned off comments too, but people are still being able to comment on it.
It's probably because of the fact that they probably have a previous comment on it and they're just getting a reply. Or being able to reply to it.
Yeah.
No, these ones are fresh new comments.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah. So I think it's TikTok's algorithm.
Probably.
Welcome to TikTok logic. Doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Yeah, it's much like Twitch logic. You know I'm not wrong on that one.
Nope. Twitch logic.
Twitch is more accurate than TikTok.
You try super hard, but who fucking cares?
Right?
Who are you? Your name is not Ninja? Okay, go fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, and with Veg's post this morning, he replied to my comment. He's like, "Not a problem, my guy. Glad we can actually be adults and settle our little squabble. Let's fuck up the haters together." I was like, "Fuck yeah, buddy! I got a battle axe that just looks like it suits you." Again, I'm making new friends throughout this entire ordeal. Sure, I'm making a couple of enemies along the way, but I've made more friends than enemies at this point.
You're not gonna make too many enemies off TikTok. Trust me, it's what I'm trying to tell you. Keyboard warriors are gonna be keyboard warriors no matter what.
Yeah. And I still state my opinion on a few of those people from the comment section on that video. Yep. My opinion on them won't change.
And really, it's some of the guys that I do feel don't care. Some of them are some of the guys that I swear don't really care.
Yep.
It's the guys who post these elaborate shit because they pay $1 billion to get their posts pushed above everybody else's. And then they sit behind the keyboard because somebody made a comment. And they're just going to not even try to engage with their audience at all. So fuck it. We'll take the audience from them. Yeah, okay, Dobbs, we're going to be pirates. We're going to steal all the followers.
Dude, I've been a pirate this entire time. I've been waiting for more people to come join my swashbuckling crew for our adventures.
Yeah.
I've got a jar of dirt.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. Guess we'll find it.
A jar of dirt?
My sanity and all the hate and salt and butt hurt from my posts.
We need to get the crossbones, the crossbone ship from sea. And that'll be our flagship to go and raid all the other freaking goddamn Gunpla builders.
I got a 3D printer.
There
you guys can get files. I'll print off.
I don't even know about files. That's the thing. That's the hard part about 3D printing. It's finding anything.
I can talk to my buddy Driz.
Yeah. Somebody makes me the files. I have no problem.
There we go. All right. That looks pretty damn decent for a first clear kit.
I'll just prime it for you guys so you can clean it up.
Yeah.
Dobbs, you just gotta remember one thing. You gotta remember that these are just simple TikTokers. These are people of the land. You know, the common clay of the new internet. You know, morons.
But then that's not me if I don't ruffle a few feathers along my way on a new social media platform.
Okay, I love you, Dobbs. That joke just went right over your fucking head, didn't
Probably. Probably.
You can't.
Vlad, come on. Give it to him. I know Vlad got it.
You can't be so hard on the little one.
No, because they're gonna just get all their fifis hurt.
I've noticed. Boy, have I noticed.
I just gave you a great Blazing Saddles paraphrase, and it went right over your fucking head.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen Blazing Saddles, okay?
We can tell.
You know, morons.
Oh. My favorite part of models.
Those that have just recently commented on my shit, I've responded to them. Nothing back from them. Not a goddamn thing.
Okay.
And
so,
you know what? Give 0 fucks about them.
Yep. They don't want to engage with you. We're done.
Mm-hmm.
We've tried.
At this point, I've already won. I've won.
Yep.
Yeah, you've tried. They were found wanting and call it a day.
And we're building a big streaming community apparently that all want to be all at the same time. So we're gonna crash Discord too.
Are we really? Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're getting enough people.
Social media platform this week, ladies and gentlemen. I love it.
So the I do these like who would win, like I'm doing like a tournament.
Yeah.
And just to have fun out of the models, give them something to do while I try to come up with ideas for stop motion. And these two guys went at it, like in the comment section, like they were just beating up each other.
Oh shit!
Like this, it was Exia versus. Pull it up. Exia versus a custom kit I made. It's like a ghost, but with really big sword, like a melee ghost. And they're just like all this stuff, and I crack a joke, so I'm like, "Oh, so you guys vote for cheesecake?" And he goes, "WTF? What are you even talking about? Are you even serious?" I'm like, "Okay." Somebody has been living in the basement way too long. You know, the creator is trying to make a joke on this video. Like, okay,
right.
And I go, so, okay, so who did you vote for? And he's like, obviously this one. I'm like, oh, you never said it in the entire thing. But okay.
Right.
You gotta let those basement babies be basement babies.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I live in my mom and dad's basement rent free. Oh, and I must run a parent unemployed full.
Even though you work a full-time job.
I'm getting her having so off base. At the same time, I'm just like, oh, that's a new one.
All right, I'm about ready to drop your Christian name here, Dobbs.
Pardon?
Reading the comments.
Do you want me to really read out the comments?
I said no. No, do not read the comments. Stop reading them.
Dude, I haven't gotten anything since I responded to these people. Nobody said a fucking word.
He's saying initially he told you not to watch the comments.
Oh.
Just let them do their thing.
All they're trying to do is trying to get you to beat the horse again.
Yep.
They went, ooh, something we did got him all angry.
Yep.
If I keep pressing the button, does he get angry again?
Yep.
I love the inkwell panel lining, but I also hate it.
You guys had your chance to come on a forum and state your piece. You shat the bed on it.
Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 5 days this week.
And we've gotten good interaction so far. I mean, I was really surprised about Nerd Talk last night. It was really good.
Honestly, I'm surprised that anybody has come out this week to actually talk to me. And those that have, I appreciate it.
Right?
Yeah. I'm saying if you haven't by now, you shat the bed.
Yep.
What's the point?
I still say I'm the nub collector. You better not take that title away from me.
Oh, it's just the fact that people don't want somebody with... People don't want a guy with an opinion like me in a community because I'm not afraid to be controversial.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I legit have been told that I'm not welcomed in the TikTok world anymore, and Gunpla, TikTok, this, that, and the other. I'm just like, wow, who's really the gatekeeper at this point now?
Right.
Yeah, no, and it's like I said yesterday, what you did is not gatekeeping. If they said policing, that's a total agree with.
At no point did you say. So this is what true gatekeeping. I come from
and not once did I tell anybody what to do with their money and anything else like that. And the fact that everybody was going that route, I was just like, wow, you guys clearly missed my point by a large margin.
Yep.
And that's why I put it in my second video. I was like, some of you understood where I was saying and where I was coming from. Others of you missed my point by a very large margin.
Here's what true gatekeeping looks like. You can't play with me because you don't drive a
right?
Or you can't hang out with us builders because you don't airbrush. Or you don't kit bash. Or you don't scratch build parts.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask. I have not seen any new videos of tutorials. I want to get into scratch building, but I am terrified.
Yeah, it's fairly hard from what I've seen from the couple people I see on Twitter who do it.
But if you try and tackle say easier projects, say basic style weaponry, whether it's swords or an axe, it's pretty easy. It's not as complicated as one might think. Sure, there's a challenge to it. Yes, I'm not going to disagree with that. But, you know, once you kind of get your feet into it and get your first set of toes wet, it's pretty easy. It's like building Gunpla, except at this point in time, it's just more of your imagination creating the project rather than looking at the manual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, just jobs and stuff. I actually posted. I made a mistake of posting it on GBA.
More GBA stuff. Why did we all come from there? It's just fucking hilarious.
Now I don't mind criticism. I don't mind.
I don't mind criticism, but I don't like asshats. Yes.
There's a difference between constructive criticism and being a fucking cunt.
What is GBA?
It's a Discord Builders Association, and they're asses.
Yeah.
Am I on that Discord?
So, if
you're anybody of anything from Gunpla, they recruit everyone.
10 times out of 10, you're on GBA.
I'm not.
Wow, scary. They recruit profusely to grab everybody.
Yeah.
I must be that bad.
I doubt that.
No, they vet their stuff really hard.
It's just like I was a member of a one-time group here that I'm not naming names, so Dobbs knows this group. And I was there, and of course, yes, Dobbs was a part of it.
Very briefly.
And
I mean very briefly was I ever a part of this community. I want to say to the point where I was only in there maybe a day before I decided to say, nope, fuck this.
Yeah, and anyways, I sat there and I was like, hey, you know, it was Dobbs and another member, you know, got into an argument because of something. I'm being very loose with it.
Where you're going, I'm putting my headphones off right now. I'll let you talk. We're gonna make a talk because this subject here about that particular individual still boils my blood to this day. I'll be back.
Walk away.
Anyways,
yes.
Actually, these two got into it and stuff on their various Discord pages and stuff, and I'm sitting there reading both because I'm an actual. Anyway,
yeah,
I actually pull these two together and I say, look, cut your shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't. This shit as a community in whole.
Yeah.
And sure enough, something where he got butthurt and he started and shit again, and I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm out.
Right.
I gave you your bed with it, and
gave you your warning, and this is how you respect it. Yeah.
And that. I'm not gonna fucking push your group.
Yep.
So that's it.
Yeah. How long ago were you guys in GBA?
Oh shit. Let's see. Well, I still got the Discord and everything, but like I said, I mean, do I actively pursue it? No, I don't.
No, I was going to say, I'm surprised Dobbs didn't find me sooner, because I was in there for a while.
I mean, I joined up when I first got back into the hobby after 20-something years, and I was like, okay, cool. And you know what? I'm getting back into it. You know, I'm getting more in depth into it and everything that I was before. And as soon as hey, this is what I did. What do you guys think? Let me know. And when I started getting this shit criticism, I was like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yep.
Fuck you guys.
My pushing was
bottom of my scrolling page, and I'm done with you guys.
So I was posting the Sinanju bust as I was building it in their whip log. It was
right.
And someone's like, really? You didn't get rid of the seam lines? I'm like, it's not even done. That's the inner frame to the wing. What are you talking about? Who gives a shit if it's got armor over top on those seam lines? This is a $300 model. What the fuck?
Would I get more viewers if I was on? Maybe. If I was more active in GB, maybe.
Maybe. Not really. Trust me, I know.
Not really. Do I care?
Probably not.
So the big Discord I'm a part of is called the Gundam Discord.
Never heard of that one.
Yeah, and also I'm part of... I joined it
I'm back.
because I wanted to play the game. And then it's called Gundam Suit Scrimmage. And so they've done it. They made where you can use the models as things. But it's only Universal Century.
Yeah, boo.
And it's all mission based.
Yeah, boo.
So you could end the game just by, I completed this mission. Which I understand is how some people like to play their tabletop war games.
Right.
But that's why I started making my own game, was one, I want to incorporate that little part of it. But let's be honest, I don't want to deploy the RX-78 or the GEM every single time. I want to take the Iron-Blooded Orphans, Barbatos, and see what he can do against X, Y, and Z. I want to take a squad of Leos and try to beat a squad of Zakus.
There you go.
Mostly because I think that it'd be hilarious to rub it in the face, be like, yeah, you got beat by a Leo.
Yeah, you got beat by the weaklings from Wing.
No, I'll say this now, Taco. After that ordeal with that particular individual and that community, I lost a lot of commission work for the year at that point.
Damn.
Well, yeah, and there you go. There was a highlight out of that.
No, I lost commission.
I'm sorry. You're right. My bad.
Dealing with him and letting him hang out and allowing him to do what he did to me, fucked me profusely.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I had enough. Like I said, I mean, I put you on task. I put the other guy on task. He failed his task, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not dealing with you fuckers." And it slowly went downhill for that group after I left.
Yep.
I would love to get a commission letter. Never done one.
I can almost guarantee you my videos probably hit that POS's desk this week. I can guarantee it.
Oh, I bet.
And I can guarantee you him and the rest of that community are having a fucking field day.
Probably.
But yet nobody out of my group of friends has really messaged me about it. Well, do you want to know why? Because they know my sense of humor. Right. They know me.
Yep.
Now, to credit, I mean, I'll pop into his streams every once in a while. Say, hey, what's up? How you doing? That's how far I'll go with it.
Oh man. Hell, I was in a Discord call with him and everybody else over at the House of Plata one day, and people were actually quite surprised I was even in that voice chat. I had his ass on mute, but I was still in the voice chat.
Nice. Yeah, because I told fucking I was talking to all the other guys. I said, hey, I'm bringing Dobbs in, and if nobody fucking likes it, they can kiss my ass.
No. I was referring to House of Plata in general.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this was recently that he was in voice chat with us all.
Yeah. And you know what? Like I said, that's just what 6 months ago?
Almost a year.
No, it wasn't a year because I've been going for about a year now.
Are we talking the issue between me and him, or?
Yeah, the issue.
The issue between me and him is almost a year old now.
Yeah,
a year old as of Father's Day weekend.
I'm saying when I brought you back into the House of Plata.
Oh, not even 48 hours.
Not even 48 hours.
Yeah, because I left once I saw who was up in the roster for mods. I was like, yeah, no, I'm out. And then once I had some clarification from certain people about him not really being active there, I was like, okay, then I'll come back in.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, I talked to Zaya. I was like, hey, hey, I'm bringing him in. He's like, yeah, no problem. Well, I said I'm bringing Dobbs in. He's like, yeah, no problem.
Right.
I just built
that particular individual ripped off work for me, claimed it as his own. I get called out for being a copying thief, and I'm the one that loses out commission work.
Wow.
So, do you remember that barber toast I did a little while back, the one with the hot flamingo pink trim to it, the color shifting black and shit? Well, wait, I had to repaint this kit from top to bottom again because of a clear coating accident. And by the time I had finished it, it had hit my timeline of him completing the exact same build, but with a minor twist. He copied my entire paint job and everything else. And then shortly thereafter, people started coming into my stream, and one particular person, who I'm going to remain nameless at this point in time, was just like, oh, you're doing the exact same thing so-and-so did. Now, so-and-so is an airbrush painter. I am a hand painter.
Wait, Dubs, let me ask this.
Go ahead.
Because I think I've seen your work. When you say a pink flamingo, did you paint a flamingo?
No. Here, give me a second. I'll pull up the. Actually, here I can DM it to you because I actually have the picture that particular unit in photos, because that's one of those ones that I thoroughly enjoyed and I really loved that build. And I take pictures of all my custom pieces that I do, whether it's a quick snap build for myself or even for my clients as a commission builder.
Yeah,
it's a hot flamingo pink.
Yeah, there was a Zaku where somebody, I found it on Facebook, where somebody had painted a Zaku and then, or like a Zaku or Go like kind of leg, and they painted a flamingo into the.
Oh no.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you weren't that person.
I just used the term flamingo pink as like an actual color.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were that person that did that. I don't know what's going to be like.
No.
Teach me no way.
This person copied my entire paint scheme, swapped one color hue, threw on a resin conversion kit to this build on his variation, and pushed it out in a matter of a couple of weeks while I've been busting my ass since May, if not mid-April on my build.
No.
And I got called out for being a copycat, stealing work, this, that, and the other, which was not the fucking case. Because that POS was dropping into my build nights that I was hosting, that I would host in my Discord community, where I would have, like you saw last night, where my video feed would be showing in the Discord.
Yep.
He was watching everything I was doing, watching all my color placement, and he took my concept.
Damn.
And he even asked me about it, and I said, I prefer if you didn't, because this is for a client. These aren't even my color scheme choices.
Right.
And he's just like, well, I'm just gonna do it anyway. I was like, I'm thinking of the back man. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, asshole? And like from there, I started losing respect for him. Then, because at that point, I thought it was a joke, right? It was a fucking joke to me that he was gonna do it. No. I wake up the weekend of the flooding to my house. I wake up to his variation of a fully completed Barbatos Lupus Rex with my color scheme on. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I've got some good interjection on that, Dobbs. Have you ever submitted anything to Mecha Warehouse for his freaking kit spotlight?
No, I have not.
Okay, so I was holding off posting the new on Twitter because I was like, oh, you know what? I'll try to network with Mecha Warehouse. I'll submit my stuff because he does do those spotlights on Twitter every once in a while. Had it all lit up. I've been talking back and forth with him. Like he had asked, like, oh, what would be your add-on kits you do for like a kit? And I chimed in like, oh yeah, a Deban freaking funnel kit with the Rage Nucleon backpack.
Nice.
I didn't hear. I got one email from him saying they were reviewing the thing and they'll tell me they're going to use it. I hear nothing for a week straight. Out of nowhere, I think it was the following last Saturday, he posts a kit with the exact, I'm telling you right now, the exact style that I had posted to him, but just done without LEDs.
Yep.
Had the Rage Nucleon backpack on it. Yeah, had the Rage Nucleon backpack on it. A Deban funnel kit. But it wasn't my kit with the LEDs in it. And I don't know what happened to it. I'm not mad at him, but I'm kind of offended by it because it's like I literally posted my raw photos of that to him and waited a week before I was posting it because I was like, I will try to do some networking once. And then all of a sudden, another it's just too convenient that somebody else did the exact backpack and style and that Deban funnel kit is like $90. They're super hard to get. You have to order them from China. There's none on the States side at all. So it's like, it just, it boggles my mind. It's a little too convenient that just somebody did the same thing at the exact same time when I posted it. I'm not being mad about it. I'm just,
I called him out on it. He laughed it off. Said that everybody thinks that this entire situation is a gimmick. A joke, this, that, and the other.
Yep.
And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, do you have any idea what your ignorance has fucking cost me right now?
You're right.
And Taco was in the conversation with it when this happened too.
Right.
And I laid into him. My son was beside me painting at the time.
Damn.
And I looked at my son. I was like, Anthony, go upstairs right now.
Right.
And like I said, and what finally pissed me off about everything was he had the audacity to
extend an olive branch to me.
Yeah.
And then slap me in the face with it the next fucking day, not even 12 hours.
God damn.
Well, no, because I was going to say he had the audacity to call him a whiny.
Aww.
In
See, that one I didn't hear.
Call him a whiny bitch over it.
Right.
I'm sorry, but when I spend 2.5 to 3 months hand painting a build for a client.
Right.
Notice that last word there, client.
God.
Name me one person that wouldn't be pissed off about the fact that their work just got stolen from them.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be pissed.
And I even brought this up to the GBA, and they're just like, he didn't steal your photos. Sure, he used your color scheme, but outside of that, I was just like, cool, thanks, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It's like I said, the GBA. Useful. It's about as useful as tits on a boar hog. So I mean.
And the only reason why he even reached out to me at that point in time, was because I opened my mouth to another Gunpla community that I'm a part of, who happens to be filled with hobby shop owners across Canada. That's how he found out about it.
Really?
I was like, do I care that I opened my mouth in a public forum about what I said? No.
Goddamn.
I'm just glad that these shop owners listened to me and actually listened to what I had to say.
Oh, Magnus back. Nice.
I'll say this.
Ben, I have blocked him. I have deleted him off of all my social media platforms. I want nothing to do with this piece of shit.
Right.
The other day was the first time I had seen him in almost a full fucking year since my blow up with him.
Yeah. Well, it's
I didn't even talk to him that day. I had his ass on permanent mute.
No. In fact, I actually did a live action meme on him. I mean, I was sitting here
Oh, are we talking about the super secret project?
Yes, the super secret project. I had actually.
Again, this is where my trolly attitude came into play, mixing bouncing off Taco here. Much like what we were doing last night, how I accepted the fact that I'm the most hated man in Gunpla.
Right.
Oh, dude, that looks like that's a beautiful kid.
Oh, it's been. It was an awesome build so far.
I'm not a fan of clear kits, but that actually looks really cool.
It was so good. I have to say.
The clear parts actually look good on that.
I like the fog. It's foggy clear, which is what's really cool about it.
That's what I like too. And the fact that it's like not overly like every piece is, see-through.
It's semi-gloss. I love the semi-gloss on it. It's nice. It's not matte.
That looks beautiful.
Now, I'll say this. The custom kit that I'm making, if people want to copy it, be my guest. If you want to go through that nightmare, I'll even help you out.
Right? I don't care if somebody copies my fucking work.
Just cite citation on it.
Give me credit. Give me goddamn credit.
Exactly.
Say, hey Dobbs, thank you for the inspiration on this build.
Don't steal it. Yes.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't have been so pissed that he had taken it if he had given me the credit, and I even told that to him.
Right.
Well, Dobbs, do you want to hear this thing? Tell me this sounds like a nightmare. Do you take a real grade GP01?
My grandma's car.
Yeah.
Rip off his backpack.
Okay.
Take New Gundam's real grade. Take his backpack. Somehow mount it to there. And then get a Wing Zero Endless Waltz real grade. Throw his blaster on there. And then get a whole bunch of third-party kits where you can put all like make it look like Snow White. Prelude.
Wow, this sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Oh yeah, all real grade. All real grade. Let's put that out there.
Fuck that! No! 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 I should try to customize my regular 144 scales or my master grades. Fuck that!
Right?
Yeah. If somebody wants to take that and copy it, be my guest. Don't even have to cite me. I don't think you'll make it through it, because I'm the only one that's crazy enough to do this.
Hold my beer.
Right? If you do it, I've started a Discord called Real Grade Therapy. I'll be right there to help you out. I'm just kidding on this. But
Ivana, I fucking love you, dear. One of my friends from high school saw the debacle on the feed, like throughout TikTok. She comments on the post that I do edit with Grinding Gunpla, which is me just pointing. She's like, "Yeah, you all right?" Ha 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 ha, with the big ass heart. I'm just like, "Yo, what's up, Science Lab, buddy?"
yeah, it's just one of those.
Right.
My buddy's like, we should do custom kits, and we should all do different grades. And he's like, I'll do master grade. And my buddy goes, I'll do high grade. And I'm like, I'm not touching perfect grade.
Perfect grades aren't that bad. They're just tedious. They're really no better.
I've only done one perfect grade, and it was a third party. So I popped 2 cherries at the same time on that one.
But I don't have the money to buy like several perfect grades to rip apart. And I'm like,
I don't think anybody has the money to buy several perfect grades all at once.
No.
Yeah,
the only couple I have are from overtime, and one was free.
And then I go, I'll do entry grade, and he goes, no, put yourself at a challenge. How about real grade? And I'm like, why do I hate myself? What did I say? Yeah.
At that point, I'll be like,
I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna run in the wash and get some stuff done around the house. Taco, I should be free in about an hour and a half if you're up for watching Batman still.
oh yeah.
I will bounce out Discord for now. You guys have a great afternoon, and Vlad, if you want, link up with me tonight over at the hangar, because I'm gonna be going live around 8 p.m. tonight, just doing my normal shit.
Oh yeah, I'm actually almost out of here too. I looked to see if there's anybody to dump everybody to, but nobody I like. Let's just say that.
Let's see.
I'll catch you all later. Have a great day, guys.
Oh yeah, later, dogs.
What is Depression doing here? He is building.
Depression?
Yeah, Depression got me too. He's a builder. He mainly does waifus.
I need to build a waifu. I need to build Sarah. My wife's name is Sarah, so it'd be kind
But
of
he's a good kid. He's a Chinese kid that lives in Ireland, so I mean.
Okay. With 5 followers, Depression got me too. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll dump.
I will say this: have you guys seen the build qualities like the guys from like Malaysia?
Oh yeah, it's insane.
I'm like, and they're like, they see my thing and they're just like, I'm like, I've been building for 6 months, and they're like, your kits are so pretty, and I'm like,
hey, I've got a whole bunch of people who are just like literally begging for the next LED, and it's like, guys, after that Nightmare one, I need a little bit of time before I start jumping back into electronics again. Give me a little bit. But yeah, here, let me dump you onto his channel real quick. Start the raid. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna be out of here myself. This has been a fun morning so far, and we've got 1 kit finished. Tonight we start the Cannon Turtle. But thank you.
Cannon Turtle.
He's gonna be fun.
you guys have taught me so much.
Oh wait, I forgot to talk. Due to the progress of my animation, I figured out it might as well be better just to do straight up pixel art only, since